Shorties. Fancy seeing you here. Hey. And what's the time? I was only like 1 minute late. Pretty good. Not bad at all. Hi, Dawn Marie. How did your first live go? Did it go well? Oh wait, I've got my earbuds in still. I don't need them anymore. I don't need them. My earbrains. My earbrains. Who else is here? Yes, Sharon. Oh, it's gonna go mute. Hang on. I'm a professional. Sharon says, looks like I'm spending my day with you beautiful people. Yeah, girl. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who else is we here? Yes, Dawn Marie. What a great intro. Amazing. Song written by our girl Turd Ferguson, written and AI created. And then my beautiful man Adam made the video. And it's pretty cool. I'm very blessed to have such amazing people in my life. All of you, talented little neurodivergent freaky deeks. No, maybe we're not all neurodivergent. Maybe we are. Who we got? Ernie. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you. Stephanie. Blah bitty blah. Adam gets it every time. My brain just sees alphabet. Thank you all so much. Yes, I haven't had a chance to watch your replay crew yet, Dawn Marie, but I absolutely will. It's on my playlist. It's just been quite the week around here. Yes, the Turd, Ernie Birdie, Stephanie. So here we are. Let me just put something on here. Banners, sniff. Lisa, stop sniffing. My mother, everything about me grinded my mother's gears so hard. My adoptive mother, but my sniffing was absolutely one of the high ranking ones. Yikes. Delightful lady. So before we go any further, I'm pretty sure I've linked the entire Let's Talk playlist in the description box. What I might do is actually make individual playlists for each of the Let's Talk topics, because if someone wants to go and watch neurodivergence, they don't want to be necessarily trawling through addiction and grief and homelessness or domestic abuse and coercive control. So I think I might do that. Haven't done it yet though. Also linked in the description box is all of the resources I have ready to go up on my tabs. I'm living the full ADHD life here with so many tabs open, and I think we can do this. So yeah. But if you are a person who likes to see things, and if the screen, I think I've picked things that are quite big in terms of the font used in the articles and documents and checklists that I've provided. Can I just say that episode 1 of Neurodivergence had probably the biggest response to me. Hi, B. Allen. Thanks for joining. In terms of people leaving comments or in other chats talking to me about, hey, babe, about how they had a light bulb moment in watching that previous stream, whether you were in chat or on replay crew. So this is why I do this channel. Like, don't get me wrong, all I consume, other than Adam Drives Helen, is true crime. And Adam has a little bit of true crimey stuff sprinkled in there, but not really. It's not really. It's an amazing channel. Subscribe. He has an amazing channel. He is an amazing person. But my true crime stuff is kind of like the meat and potatoes in terms of clicks and views. People, I don't know, people don't necessarily want to watch this Let's Talk stuff. I don't know why. Well, I guess they're difficult conversations. They can be quite confronting. It's not in the genre that they're used to watching. Yes, Amy wants all the true crime. Yes. Unfortunately, I mean, are we criminally autistic? Possibly. So the number of people who responded to me and said things like, I feel like you're speaking directly to me about neurodivergence. I was diagnosed. These are different comments here and there. Misdiagnosed with borderline personality disorder, bipolar, anxiety, depression. But all of this makes sense. People telling me, I don't know if Prince Lover is in the chat yet, or will be at all, or if she's on replay crew. She watched that live and went through and diligently dropped comments with timestamps, all of the moments in that last live stream that resonated so strongly with her. And she went and left a big comment at the end that basically said she didn't necessarily identify with the needing to be alone to recharge one's social battery, and that she and her husband, I believe, were quite social beings and happily intermingle with humans. no, whatever floats your boat, Prince Lover. But that at the end of that one, that comment, she said, "But in this last week, I've been much kinder to myself because of the way I put things." Me, Miss Shorty. And that's a win for me. Having people like someone like beautiful Tiff Knox, or who else, Rubicon. I can't, there's so many people who've just contacted me in all sorts of ways to say, thank you so much. I'm starting to put it's a light bulb moment in their life. And that's for me, my understanding that I was autistic, neurodivergent, was an absolute life changer for me, a game changer. It was when I was born. Yeah, the beginning of the rest of my life. So yeah. Oh, it's the turd. Mwah. Thank you for being here, Melissa. And Amy, a member for 1 month. XOXO. So I thought that we would go into some well, we are. Wait, let me get rid of that. We're going to do some stuff, some documents. Loves me a good document. Loves me a big document. You like my ring, Ernie? So I'll tell you. This bottom one here, lots of diamonds, about 15 grand on my finger right there. That bottom one was the under duress. I can't do it. That one. Under duress engagement ring from my son's father. He tried to get the ring back. It's going to be a no from me, champ. I lost everything. He lives in the $1 million house that I paid the deposit for, so I won't be giving you that ring back. No, sir. And then the next one, the top one there, is a ring that some multimillionaire got made for me. It's custom. What is it? Like it's a one of a kind. It's got champagne diamond in the middle. It's made out of platinum and yellow gold. And then it's got diamonds either side, and it's to symbolize my strength and resilience. He also wanted the ring back. I also again said, no, that's not how gifts work, champ. And he had millions of dollars. So, and then this one here was my engagement ring to Robert. I'll take that one off because it's not as hard to get off. I picked that. So it's got like an aquamarine stone. So bling, 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 bling. Yes. And to work, if you ever see me wearing a wedding ring in my, when I'm like, sometimes when I come on Adam's stream, I've still got my work stuff on, or if I've done a short, I've done a couple when I'm at work, you'll see a wedding ring. I wear my husband's wedding ring on this finger when I'm at work, and my wedding ring on this finger when I'm at work. I was so skinny back then that, and Robert obviously was too. So my late husband. Yes, I love these rings. They're beautiful. Never in my lifetime would I've ever been able to afford any of these myself. So thanks, fellas, for the rings. Don't miss you, any of you. Oh, I miss Robert. These two, hard no. Okay, Kenzie's in the house. Hi, Kenzie. Kenzie. Good to see everybody. Okay, thank you for being here. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody in saying hi. So sorry about my, I don't look amazing. I've had quite the week this week. So when I get stressed, my skin goes to shit. So thank you being almost 50 and still being highly susceptible to hormonal and emotional acne. It's fantastic. Hi, here's Poppy to say hi. That's Poppy. And the toys in the background on the floor. Hi, Pops. Hi, big girl. This here's I put towels on my stone top benches so that I have less echo. I'm not sure whether that really works, but it's better than nothing. Poppy, I love you. Don't lick me. I love you. Don't lick me. Okay. Where is Buster? Buster's asleep. Hey, Bussy. Sorry about my shit house. Can you see Bussy? On their big beds. What have you got? Poppy's got the warthog in my face in the mornings, snorting snot on me. She's so fucking enthusiastic. Bussy's there. Dawn Marie says, gorgeous. Oh, Poppy, show have you got? The warthog. This is what she has when she's so, because she's so overwhelmed all the time. So I say, go and get a toy because she just gets too wild on loving on me and like demanding love. So she goes and gets one of her a plethora of cuddlies and has it in her mouth like so that she can regulate herself. She's a bit autistic too. They both are. we're an autistic family, right? And Timmy's autistic too. He's a little nut job. He's around somewhere. Okay. So long story short, TLDR, that last neurodivergent stream for me is everything. It was everything. All of my streams are amazing and I love every one of them, but that one for me is why I do this. So let's move on to going a little bit deeper about some things that okay, where we go? Some things. Here we go. Let's start with this. Wait. First things first. First things first is one of my favorite sayings. I think it's hilarious because obviously, first things first. I fucking love it. Hey, Amber. Mwah, girl. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Where is it? What do we got here? You know what I also loved about last week's stream? And here again, I can just let all my fucking major autistic weirdo, I've got sleep. In Greek, you say sybilis, sleep in your eyes. Greek, ugh, yuck, don't even start me. Greek food, amazing. Greek ex, abusive ex, not so lovely, but sybilis. All right, so what do you got here? Hi, Poppy, it's too much of the love. It's too much of the love. You little dickhead. All right. So these are all linked in the description box. So let's just talk through it. Y'all in the chat, while I'm in on this screen, I can't see the chat. So I'll stop in and out but talk amongst yourselves, have your light bulb moments, and I'll try to dip in and out as much as I can. So Misdiagnosis Monday, I love it already. Or ADHD versus autism, or both. Exactly. So I'm going to go down through, I'm going to go ADHD, autism, back and forward, yeah? So we can see and then the overlap in the middle, I'll come down and do last, okay? So ADHD, it says, seeks novelty, motivated by new and exciting experiences, versus autism, seeks familiarity, finds comfort in repetitive behaviors and routines. Hard yes. ADHD, attention regulation, persistent trouble focusing, except when highly interested. And we will talk, assuming we get time, I'll make time. I've got a tab open, ready to go about, do I? Yikes. Yeah, I think about hyperfocus or hyperfixation. So in autism, the preference for routines, one adheres to routines for comfort and predictability. And if you recall, I spoke about that in relation to the misnomer that OCD in autism is actually true OCD. It's not. It's comfort and predictability in rigid routines. Hard relate. Happily. All right. So ADHD, difficulty with social cues. Challenges with focus and attention can cause missing social cues, or impulsivity can lead to disregarding them. Because your brain's going so crazy, perhaps. Sidebar, my ADHD is, there's seven types of ADHD. I might go into that in the next stream. I'm afflicted with the Ring of Fire type. They do brain scans of people with ADHD, and Ring of Fire ADHD, when they do the brain scan, is like a ring of red hot craziness. And I can tell you, can attest, that's me. So inside my brain, always going. Okay, so difficulty with social cues in ADHD. In autism, difficulty with allistic social cues. Brain doesn't subcortically process social cues, requiring whoa, mouthful, requiring prefrontal cortex analysis and decoding. I mean, sure. Autistic means normal, like neurotypical. I think probably should know that before I say that. Let's just say it does. What I say goes. Speculation. On that, with social cues, I think that many of us, people who have spent a lifetime trying to decode what people mean and what people are thinking, have neither of those. Me personally, my fine-tuned awareness and understanding of every facial expression, every inference, every tone, every eye glance, every word choice is crippling. So yeah, what do we got here? Laurie Life 360. I'm here but driving again. Well, drive safely, gorgeous. Venn diagram, yes. Daniel Price. Daniel Price is in the house. Light Venn extra diagram. That sounds delicious, man. Let's do this. Yay, Dawn Marie. I'm so happy you're enjoying it. Fantastic. Yes, don't forget to hit the like, y'all. Okay, so we'll keep going. I will try to check in often. Often. Who says often? Who says often? I prefer often, but I guess I just said often. Who knew? All right. So interest-based system. This is ADHD. Motivation and focus driven by personal interests. Oh, yeah. Another big one. Monotropism. Tendency to focus intensely on a single interest or activity. Okay, so ADHD, they're saying multiple things, whereas monotropism, tropism, is just one. Like when I was bodybuilding, just one. Just one. Adam, I think maybe your videography, your video creation, your creative world of creating videos would be that. You pour yourself into your work, yeah? Which is admirable and amazing. ADHD, hyperactivity and impulsivity, restlessness and difficulty regulating impulses. Yes. This was one of the reasons why I was misdiagnosed with borderline personality disorder many years ago, 22 years ago, because of my impulsivity. I'm not great with money. I never have been. I all right, wait. We'll come back to this. The things that my brain does, that my brain goes, yes, you should do that right now. And I go, okay, I'll do that. For example, when my husband and I were not even married yet, we were probably when we were 19, so 30 years ago, and it was Easter time, yeah. So you know those, I presume in the States you have them, those Easter eggs, chocolate Easter eggs that are like an egg, a big one wrapped in colorful foil, hollow in the middle, yeah. Prince Lover's here. Yes. Yay! Happy to see you. Thank you for your beautiful comments on my previous live on Neurodivergence, Prince Lover. I honestly, amazing. And I got a little teary-eyed with your last comment where you said you had been kinder to yourself in the past week. Like, I'm getting a bit teary now. That's all that matters to me, is that people can come to understand themselves a bit better and maybe treat themselves with a bit more kindness. So anyway, the Easter egg, yeah. I'm such a brat. Adam will not be surprised by this at all, I don't think. But I'm holding both, mine and his. They're in the fridge, had been in the fridge, so they were very, hard, firm. That's what she said. And I obviously I presume Robert's was probably blue and mine was probably pink, obviously. And I just suddenly went standing in the kitchen, so a hard floor. I just went boom and threw his Easter egg down on the floor just to see what would happen. Yep. Impulsivity. Just my brain goes, yeah, do that. And I go, yeah, okay, let's do that. Do it. Too late. Yep. Yeah, I'm just scratching my ear hole. Daniel, I don't know about that. I feel like just my lived experience. I am not a mental health professional, nor am I a medical person, but I'm autistic through and through, and I'm also ADHD, ADHD, if you will. And I have a theory that actually it's just the same thing, but we'll see. Let's talk about it. That's what we're here for. Let's talk. Yo. Okay. So hyperactivity and impulsivity. Then on the other side of that Venn diagram, in the autism circle, the need for verbal context Adam, take note. Benefits from clear, detailed verbal explanations and context. Poor Adam. I can't close the loop. Stick around after this stream because Adam and I are going to have some real talk on his channel afterwards about this week and just have a fun night. It's not going to be heavy. We have weathered the storm of the 7 seas. Okay, so that's them. Let me just go through here and then say the overlap. Stimming and fidgeting. Have you noticed? I flick my hair. I vape. I move around in my seat a lot. I sniff. Yikes. Boy, do I sniff. There's nothing there to sniff. It's just me. It's just a tick. It's a Tourette's tick, I think. Sensory differences. But then also stimming and fidgeting could be I do that too. I'm so sorry for those of you who can't stand like mouth noises. Sorry. What else? Leg jigging, hand flapping. Stimming can be verbal stimming, saying the same thing over and over again. Mental stimming in your like loops in your brain, stuff you can't get out of your head, like sensory differences. So this is saying everybody, people with ADHD and who are autistic. I don't like to say have autism. It's not a fucking handbag. We're not carrying it around. It's just our brains are different. So these are the overlaps. Impulse control difficulties. Emotional regulation difficulties. Yes. Yikes. Higher rates of substance abuse, suicidality, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, bipolar, and OCD. Let me just go a tick, a tick, a tick, a tick, a tick, a tick, and a tick. Hard yes on all of them. Neurodivergent communication patterns, info dumping. Yeah. Connecting over shared interests, story swapping. Yes. So have you noticed, like Adam and I do it all the time. I say one thing, like not in a full long story necessarily, even in a text, and he comes back with a relatable yes story. And we quite often, it's a bit like young children, but I'm not saying we're childlike. Well, you know how there's a thing in young children, preschoolers and toddlers called parallel play. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, where they, and men are a bit like this too. Sorry, guys. Where the children play alongside each other, but don't actually, up until a certain age, don't actually interact with each other. That's called parallel play. And I think that's similar to story swapping with neurodivergence, where we'll quite often go, yeah. And there's so many memes about this where we're like, yeah, I relate. Here's my story the same. And neurotypicals and even autistic folk, neurodivergents, can take offense to that because they're like, no, I'm telling you this story. Respond to my story. And having to be mindful of that, even though I know that I do it, it is quite interesting. It's something one has to train into oneself, I think, to be more understanding of yes, share your story, but also maybe respond or reciprocate or engage with what the person who started it said, and then share your story. So there's actually a connect there versus just parallel stuff. But info dumping's huge. Here's me, info dumping, but you guys want me to, so it's not unwelcome. Yeah, trauma dumping is a form of info dumping too, but we'll come to that in a different episode. Executive functioning difficulties. Okay, so like me, I mentioned someone dropped in a comment in one of the last stream how I mentioned about doing my dishes, and then I think Turd Ferguson said that she was so relieved to hear that I have trouble with, and actually I did take the recycling out this week. I have trouble with just getting to taking my recycling out. It's a massive blockage. Tinting my eyebrows, doing the dishes, making my bed, even though it's just a routine that I haven't. Different things, like it's just we have trouble we can tend to have neurodivergent folk can tend to have trouble prioritizing and triaging the daily routine drudgery shit, and also actually getting over that blockage to do those things. Body doubling, yes, Amber. So Adam wasn't familiar with that term at all. And I must say that I wasn't hugely familiar with it until about a year or so ago. And last week, Amber was needing to assemble a desk, yeah? And so she was basically bodily doubling is having someone either knowingly or unknowingly be alongside with you in person or like this, virtually, while you do a task so that you can get it done. And then, so Amber in my last stream did actually with us in her ear, well, she was kind of had her mind on that and decided to do the assembly while we had the stream going. She put that desk together, and bravo, that's cool. I know for me, Adam, I asked Adam to help me work through my PayPal setup and which isn't quite set up, and a few other things, like be just on the phone with me while I was getting that done, because I have a huge blockage in my executive functioning or dysfunction to get things like that done. I feel highly overwhelmed, and just having him there with me was actually kind of like he problem solved a few things, troubleshooted a few things for me, but really it was just having him there alongside me while I did the work that I was putting off and felt overwhelmed with. Yay, Stephanie's home, fantastic. Okay, have I missed anything here? It's all about relating. Yes. Okay, back to the document. It's so good to not have to be like all sensible and poised and shit. I can just be like, they're all my little facials and hand, like, I'm no Daniel Rashbaum, but I have got some gesticulation going on. And yeah, like the shit that comes out of my mouth and this crazy shit I say and the noises I make. Like, once I realized I was autistic, I just embraced that shit and I live my best, fullest, most excited, happily me autistic life now. It's so liberating. Excuse me. So, increased risk of victimization. Yes, we tend to be the targets, us neurodivergent folk, of people because of these tendency to potentially misread social cues or to be focused on something and to all those things. Verbal context, people not giving clear and detailed explanations or information means that we can be a little bit we don't want to ask. We don't want to ask, so we just go, oh, I think I know. And then maybe, like, say in terms of being like conned out of money, 70 grand, $70,000 in the space of about not even 3 months. Fantastic. By a succession of different people, because I wanted to believe that people were good and kind. I didn't ask proper questions. I didn't have proper boundaries. That's in the past. Boundaries are so important. All right. Divergent thought patterns. So we think outside the box, yeah? All of us, we are great problem solvers. This is a fucking superpower. I give all the time. In fact, the other day on Thursday at work, I think I gave four, maybe even 5 suggestions that they ended up running with, and I'm just traffic. Like, I'm just the traffic controller. Like, I'm an ancillary, very necessary, but the crew that I work with are doing like water mains renewal. So realistically, what would I know? I'm just traffic. And it's taken a few months for the crew leader and the other 2 people in the crew, one of whom is my very good friend Bianca, taken them a long time to like actually listen to what I have to say. But I have great ideas. I see things differently. We see things differently, and so we can come at things from a different angle, and that makes us invaluable to teams and problem solving and in life. Special interests and passions, yes. Task switching difficulties, yes. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, so I think this is linked in. Well, it is linked into sorry, I just got distracted. Right. You're welcome, Kenzie. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm not going to apologize. Do you actually have a shirt like that, Daniel Price? I like to call it productive procrastination, yeah? Because I'll be doing shit, not the right shit, but I'll be doing shit. And so I'll feel okay about myself because I've got some shit done, but not the right shit. Oh, Dill Hall! Hello. Look out for lots of all caps and many exclamation points. Lovely to see you here, Dill Hall. Thank you for joining. Okay. So what was I saying? Task switching difficulties. Okay. So I know for me that if I get, I think this is a very common thing for neurodivergent folks, and in this day and age, getting caught in a TikTok or a Facebook reel or just an Instagram or Facebook doom scroll, not really doom scroll, but it's once you get into something, it's so hard to stop. to engage in something else. Equally, so if you sit down when you're doing a project and you go, oh, I'm tired, I'll just have a little break. No, keep going, because once we stop doing that, it's very hard for us neurodivergents generally to re-engage in that activity. So I find it's best for me to keep going with what I'm doing and just push on to the end, because I probably will have such a massive executive dysfunction blockage to getting back to it. And I also try to just avoid at all costs something like just looking at Facebook Reels. I don't really do TikTok, but same. Because once I'm in, I'm done. I'll be losing 2 hours there. And then people have the audacity to say that, who was it? Someone said, I think it was in one of OB's live, that, or maybe it was in this live, I don't know. So someone said that their child had been, that they had was diagnosed that they had OCD and that they needed to quit the phone scrolling. Well, if you're autistic or neurodivergent, high likelihood that you're finding safety, and also you're finding it hard with task switching. So training yourself out of that and knowing that you will likely get caught in a vortex of one task is helpful for life skills. But you don't have to always. Sometimes you need to just drop yourself into something and stay there and let it roll over you. It could be soothing for you. Being in a TikTok or a Reels or an Instagram scroll might actually help you feel calm. It could be self-soothing. So neurodivergent masking. Masking, that's here if you can see my cursor. I'll do 3 more. Eye contact differences. Yes. I think I said last week. I'll come back to masking. I said last week, but I'll say it until the cows come home. When you're talking, when another person's talking, I'll be watching you intently with no discomfort whatsoever, looking at your eyes. I love that, and also I'm watching because I take all the verbal cues. If we go back to not non-verbal cues, sorry. I watch everything because I can read it, because I am an absolute empath. I can feel it. I can feel the energy even from around the world. Don't be trying to tell me that I'm misinterpreting something. Don't tell me that I didn't get the tone. I know. There's some things I just know. So not going to go back to that. Social differences. Yeah, I'm like a fucking tripper. People think I'm a lunatic. That's fine. That's cool. I'm just me. I'm like, yeah, I'm autistic. What of it? Like, you don't like that I wear like with the clothes I wear? Yeah, I tuck my shirt in. What of it? Yeah, like I'll wear, I don't know, like when I got my tattoo last week, I wore like socks and Crocs with all my little things in them, all pink and colorful things. I love matching. I fucking love shit that matches. I love mismatching patterns. Tucking my shirt into big one. I've always been a little bit different in what I look like, but social differences also, but then that's like an outward manifestation of things. Like we tend to be the drama kids, the goths, the people on the periphery in high school, the ones that weren't in that mainstream, like Chad and like, mean girls bunch, just not necessarily mean people, but that mainstream group, the jocks, the we tend to be the on the outers. We've got a lot to offer society, but neurotypicals tend to look at a different xenophobia. What is different to us is considered often frightening to folks, which I wouldn't be neurotypical if you paid me. I wouldn't change a thing. But neurodivergent masking, I think I did speak about this last week in particular, but masking is something that everybody does. Everybody has like, for example, regardless of your brain type, everybody has like, their public face. How they are at work is generally different to how they are at home with the kids, is generally different to how they'd be if they went to the doctor's surgery or, in there with their friends group. I am the queen of masking. My parents fostered in me a very strong requirement that I be socially gregarious, delightful, a fucking delight, if you will, that I know all the things to say. I'm so adaptable, which is it taxes me. It sucks the life out of me, but I can do it. You won't know. You won't know that I'm dying on the inside. My ability to mask and to read people and to know exactly what people want from me and to deliver it is the reason why I was so successful as a sex worker, as an escort, without a doubt. without a doubt. I guarantee there's a lot of autistic or neurodivergent sex workers around the world. We are very good at masking. We are very good at putting on a convincing outward persona to the detriment of our own mental health and feeling of self-acceptance. But absolutely. Ernie Birdie, very adaptable. Wait, Dillhole, what are we happening here? Is there Adam slander? Or did Adam say that? Well, on that note, how about in the chat? Let me ask this. Are you the kind of person, because I am, but you don't have to be. I'm interested. This is reminding me of something. If someone has a woman has her button undone here and you notice it, or someone has a bit of something in their teeth, or a booger, or their fly down, do you say something or do you let it go? Because I personally say something every time because there's that moment of awkwardness, but the person appreciates it, yeah? They appreciate it. Thank you so fucking much for telling me. Yikes. Because you know how it feels when you get home and you realize that you'd scratched, well, case in point, like you'd scratched a little something on your skin, like a pimple or something, absentmindedly, and you got like a blood spot there, or you got something in your teeth, and you interacted with people all day long and no one said anything. I'm the person that says. And like that moment of awkwardness is so much kinder than not saying anything. So I always say something. But yeah, Dillhole, you zany, wacky fella. I assume you're a boy. Are you a male? All right, what do we got here? What else we got here? Okay. I have a lot of Gazella. I find it hard to say that way. Grizzly True Crime. I say so many things. Say shame. I watch so much of her content. She's my safe channel at the moment, which is ironic. Okay. There it is. Let me just read a little bit of this. I won't go through all of it because it's long, but it's linked in the description box. This one. Yeah. Shame. Taking on ADHD and autism has felt like the most daunting diagram to create out of the Misdiagnosis Monday series. I think this feels harder to tease out because I struggled to tease it out in my own mind. Okay, I don't care what. No offense, author, but overview. Let's get to this part. Thanks for the intro. Next. There is a lot of overlap between ADHD and autism, but where autism is marked by difficulties with neurotypical social interaction and communication, plus a tendency to self-regulate through repetition and routine, i.e. special interests, stimming, need for specific rituals. ADHD is marked by difficulty regulating attention and with hyperactivity, impulsivity, which is where the quandary comes in, I think, for folks who are both AU, ADHD. Why can't we have both? Yeah, tricky. Let's go with that. So that's in the description box, yeah? If I just like the diagram. Loves me a good Venn diagram. I always say Venn diagram. Awkward. Yeah. Shame. Oh, cuck. Oh my God, she makes me cry all the time. Her, if you're not a member of Grizzly True Crime, you need to, because she is so poised. I think I've said this before. So poised and beautiful. It might have been on Adam's channel, and put together and composed and businesslike and focused on her regular streams. She's all of those things, but also she lets her hair down a bit, and her personality comes out in her members only lives. And so here for it. I love her. She lets all of her ADHD out. She lets it all out. I think Gisela is also autistic, but I don't know if she knows that. But I think she is. All right. Shame. Okay. So, yes, Amber. Also, if everyone isn't like, let me just put this rumor to rest. Amber is a highly intelligent, highly well-versed aficionado of all things law. But if you know, you know. Law Nerd Amber and the Purple Heart is in relation to Emily D. Baker and the Purple Heart vibe. So I remember once ages ago, I messaged Amber on Twitter. I'm like, hey, what's this about? Like a full law question. She's like, don't really know. I'm like, oh, because I didn't know EDB yet. Anyway, too funny. Yes, she used to be a pilot. Yes. EDB is a legend. Shame. Okay. Okay. See, I spend so much time with G. Easy to say. So much time. So much time. So next one. Let's go to the next document here. Let me say it again. These are all linked in. I'll get rid of that one. Actually, get rid of some of these tabs because yikes, brain. Okay. So, okay. So next up, actually, not yet. Let me think. Let me lay the foundation. Yeah, law nerds. So particularly if you're an undiagnosed or late diagnosed or self-diagnosed person in adulthood of being neurodivergent, it is, let me speak from experience, exhausting not knowing why some of these things in life are so hard. Oh wait, I want to do maybe I should do wait. Let me just think. Wait a second. I think I might do time blindness first. Go away, you. Let me just check because I think that's more because time blindness can. Oh no, where? Maybe I didn't pull it up. Wouldn't I be so annoying if I didn't? That's so important. Okay, I want to talk about time blindness first. I don't have a document for it, but I can talk because it's my lived experience, and then I'll see if I can find a document after the fact and drop it in for you guys. So my whole life, yeah, big trouble with being on time, always. Not just being on time, but before I knew that that it was a thing, I just spent a lifetime, like for 3 years in a row when I was about 35. For my New Year's resolution, I had be on time as my New Year's resolution. So, like, I have mentioned before that I have clocks all around my house. Everywhere I look, I can see the time, or everywhere. And so, on one hand, I'm highly aware of the time because I have to be, but then also I lose time. And I did definitely pull up this. I don't know why it's not here. Wait. Maybe it's in symptoms. Let me just check. Could it be the one document I didn't pull up? I really wish I had. Anyway, because I remember. So when I was looking up time blindness, maybe I screenshotted it and then I can read it. I'll just check in my literal 59,000 photos and videos on my phone. Another ADHD autistic thing is to screenshot everything in case you need it, and then I can't find it. It's somewhere. Let me see. I'm such a professional. I could Google it now. Okay, let me just remember it in my brain. So time blindness. It's not only. I just assumed hearing that term, and I'd never actually looked into it. I'm like, yeah, I'm time blind. Absolutely. Because I lose time. There are times when I say time so many times. But I'll be doing something and I'll check the time, yeah? And then I'll go back to doing one thing or all the things, multitasking, doing all the things. And then I'll look at the time again and be genuinely aghast that it's 3 or 4 hours have gone past. And I was doing stuff the whole time, but my brain just assumed it would be, when I looked at the time the first time, 11:10, that it would be 11:20. So so that's an obvious time blindness thing. But then the other aspect, which I didn't realize, and I did look it up and see it, so it's in my brain because I have a photographic memory, like kind of. No, I do. So the other thing, the other component of time blindness is actually that you have trouble managing your time. Like, all the steps. Like when I was an escort, oh my God, me getting ready, I knew everything. And every time, like me getting ready for work every day, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning now just so that I can be on time for work. And I'm still fucking pushing it. I have to be at work at 6:30. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's so stressful living a life. It's so stressful living with time blindness. And people think you just like that you don't give a fuck, yeah? That you don't give a fuck that you're going to be late, that you have no regard for other people's time, and that it's a disrespect thing. But I couldn't stress enough. So let me tell you right now, from someone it's exhausting, it's stressful, it's debilitating, and it's absolutely, I'm the one who's most aware of the fact that I'm going to be fucking late, yeah, and it kills me. And this is probably the one thing that I still hate about myself. And there's not much now that I hate about myself. For a while there wasn't really anything that I liked about myself. Um, yeah, yeah, Amber. So the time management thing aspect of time blindness. So I do more like in the mornings. I'll be like, "Urgh, focus, do this, and then suddenly I'll be like, okay, I'll water that plant over there, and I'll water that plant, and then I'll forget certain things. Like I'll realize that I'm on time, and then I'll realize I haven't fucking put my lunch in my bag and stuff, and I'm bringing things right down to the minute or two wire with my being late. I usually skate into work like 2 or 3 or 4 minutes late, but it's late and I hate it. I don't want to be late. Yeah, I was an escort. There's a whole 2 streams on it, man. Is there 2 streams? 1 stream. There's about to be another one on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Me and Daisy Live Love are doing a whole she's going to pick my brain on a bunch of stuff, sex work, escort stuff, the fallout, how it's affected me, how I feel that I'm viewed by society, by men. It's going to be a good stream. Come along. So, and you know what though? Like I'm going to have to call this out here. You know what? For people who struggle with being on time, everything in their life, every single day, many times a day, when someone goes, I'm habitually early, you're like, you know what? I'm going to fucking punch you in the face right now. It's like, it's kind of like, I love you, Adam, and I get it. And I know there's no inference there. But for someone who like, it makes us time blind people who cannot be on time, it makes us feel like pieces of shit when we already feel like pieces of shit because we know I'm never breezing in. Yeah. I'm always, every day of my life. It's so stressful. So time blindness is a thing. I'll see if I can find what I looked up and screenshotted and then got all my other articles and put that one in. It's really important. Daniel Price, I like you. Yes. You've been with many. Well, there you go. I don't know why I assumed that you were a female. I was looking pap smears, but now I see pappy smears. That's funny. That's what she said. Yeah, I have a T-shirt called that says "That's what she said." I'll wear it on stream one time. Okay, so time blindness is tough. It's a battle, and people who don't know about it, it's like people who have fibromyalgia that the medical professionals sort of make them feel like they're making it up and they're malingering. Same with time blindness. I cannot stress enough how just time blindness for me fills me with so much stress and anxiety and self-loathing and disappointment in myself. Like I know what I need to do. I know nothing changes. Like I could do the same shit. There's heaps of shit I haven't done. Yikes! Don't look around. In the mornings, I know I have to. I know I have time every day of my life. Late lives. It's like it's amazing for me to be managed to be going live. Admittedly, my first stream was not on time, but that was because I ADHD hadn't actually got the proper stream to share. But like for me to even get in the shower at this, I get up 4 hours early before a live. If I'm going live at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 a.m. my time, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday to make sure I can go live for you guys. And still I'll be like, fuck, last couple of minutes. So have a bit of grace and kindness and softness in your attitude towards people who seem to always be late, because I guarantee you, particularly if you have a feeling that they might be neurodivergent, that it's all they can think about all the time, that they have a lot of self-loathing about that. And then when people say I'm always early, you're like, oh, thanks. I wish if I could change one thing about myself, it would be to not have time blindness. I guarantee you it's so debilitating. Anyway, that's what she said. Adam, don't be thinking that I was attacking on you. I just used your comment as I love you, and I was just using your comment as a reminder. Sometimes it feels kind of gloaty when people say I'm always early. I'm like half an hour early. I'm like, I don't know if it's gloaty, but it feels gloaty. And I'm not talking about you, Adam, but it's in my life. People just don't get it. They can't understand my struggle. They can't empathize with my struggle, and they can't realize how deeply it affects me on a very a self-loathing level. It's a tough one. All right. So let's go through the autistic burnout checklist. Hang on one second. All right. So do I share it? Let me make sure. I have this gigantosphere that I'm going to. Thank you. Right. Phew. Lisa says things sometimes. I'm Lisa. That I can be brutal. And I never mean to be brutal, but intention doesn't matter. And sometimes after the fact, I realize I didn't mean to hurt that person. I never would want to hurt Adam. Never intentionally, but sometimes I run my fucking mouth, yeah? Sorry, Adam. I love you. All right. What am I looking at? Okay, this is a checklist. So I don't know how we want to do this. This is in the thing. It's not. I don't think it's not a. It's a printable one, which is handy in this day and age, right? Can I make that bigger? Wouldn't that be cool? Oh fuck yeah! How's that look, y'all? Oh cool. Let me make it bigger. Look at me. Yeah, get rid of that. Not you. Just get rid of the screen. Yeah, digging my hole deeper and deeper. Shame. Yikes! Where are we? How cool is this? I have so much fun. These are so fun. These are my favorite streams. And it's funny. Like I said to Adam, fuck, I was a bit scattered, but then it kind of is in keeping with what we're talking about. I'm not even mad. Let me be scattered. I'll scatter my shit all over the place. I'll sprinkle that shit around like a fucking Canton tail-up fairy roll. Okay. So let's just go through this. We're talking about. Was I going to do this? No, wait. Pretend I didn't do that. You didn't see this one. Okay, we didn't see that. I'll go back to that one. This is better. Yikes. Oh my God. Scats. Share screen. I've suddenly gone all hot and embarrassed. I'm feeling a little bit of shame. Okay. This is better. Let's do this first. Wait. Let's talk about what autistic burnout is versus depression, because I think they're different. My bad, y'all. Another Venn diagram for you, Daniel Price. I hope you like it. Less Venn, more diagram. Cheers. I'll have a double shot of diagram. So this is Misdiagnosis Monday. Look at these guys. I love what they're doing here. This is in the description box. So let's talk. Depression versus autistic burnout. Yeah, I'll go same as the last time. I'll go back and forth. Depression. Behavioral activation typically responds well to structured and engaging activities. That's someone in depression who is suffering, experiencing clinical depression or even just a bout of depression. They're different. Clinical chronic depression is something that's your brain has started to change. A bout of depression may well be not cyclic and something that one can, without SSRIs, can perhaps get themselves out of. But let's just talk about it as a general depression thing. Whereas someone who is experiencing autistic burnout, in terms of their energy expenditure and burnout, excessive activity and behavioral activation may exacerbate burnout. So, okay, let me pause there. Has anyone heard of, and I'm pretty sure Amber will have, Dillhole? Bye. Coming to Adam's stream after midnight Eastern. So, Amber, have you heard of this, or anybody? Chatty's Bay. That's an EDB thing. Who's heard of the spoon theory? Oh, wait. No. Oh, also, I get a nose whistle all the time. I think my nostrils are too small. I was walking through Aldi the other day. Wednesday, allergy day. And I had my earbuds both in. I was listening to, obviously, Gazella. And I knew I had a fucking nose whistle like Ned Flanders in that Simpsons episode. And I was like, zero fucks given. What are you going to do? What do you want me to pick my nose in the supermarket? No, it's going to nose whistle that. Okay, so spoon theory. Of course I have. I knew you would have, Amber. So the spoon theory is basically someone was trying to explain to a friend in a coffee shop, I believe the story goes, about how existing in the world and getting the shit done for them, that they had a finite amount of energy to expend on those daily activities, yeah? And the friend wasn't getting it. So they were in a cafe and I think there was, like teaspoons and stuff or spoons there. So the friend laid it out and basically said, so let's just say that my energy capacity for each day is, let's say 12 spoons. 12 spoons lined out there. Let's say that getting up in the morning and getting my morning stuff done uses 3 spoons. Getting out the door on time, let's just use my spoons, that'll take probably another 3 spoons for me. That's an enormous dirge on my emotional energy and my executive dysfunction abilities. How much energy I've got to get through the day, yeah? So I'm down to 3 and 3, I'm down to 6. I've got half my spoons left. So then I go to work and I've got to be interacting. Geez, I used a lot of spoons to start the day, didn't I? Accurate. I'm at work. I'll use my job as an example. I have people, offsiders that are working under me. I'm the team leader that I have to manage. I have the crew that I have to interact with, and I have the cars and the residents and the pedestrians that I have to manage and do it all. So let's say that takes another 3 spoons. So I'm down to 3 left. And probably I've done my ratios a little bit out, but maybe not. The mornings take it out of me. Being at work takes it out of me. Let's just say that on that one shift at work that day, I have an offsider who is not my regular offsider and who requires either a lot more managing or a lot more instruction, a lot more direction given, or perhaps they're a very talkative person and they want to come and talk to me the whole time. Let's add another 2 fucking spoons on there. I'm done. I've got 1 spoon left for the rest of the day. If I have to go and do the grocery shopping after work or come home and cook dinner as well, I've got 1 spoon left. So maybe I'll use spoons from tomorrow. I'll draw on that energy that I need to get the rest of the things done. Maybe I've got to go. Maybe if you're a parent, you've got to take your child to sport after school, gymnastics or something, and then there's all mothers there talking at you or fathers or whatever, and that uses more spoons. So you can start to use spoons from but basically it doesn't matter what the size of the spoons you've got. We're talking about a reserve. It doesn't matter. It's a really good analogy, a good metaphor. So basically, for people who, hey Tiff Knox, people who, I missed Amber's description. Oh, that's not what I think it was description. So basically what the short, it was a visual representation that I've done with 0 spoons. So that's probably not helpful if you're a visual learner. But basically we have a certain amount of things, a finite reserve of energy to complete things each day. And this is linked into autistic burnout. When stuff is hard for us neurodivergent folk, things like just getting out the fucking door and getting it on time, that it draws so much extra, draws it out of me. It's exhausting just getting myself out the door in the morning. So then I'm running on half my spoons for the rest of the day. If I'm tired, super tired, had a shitty night's sleep, stayed up too late, let's take out 2 more spoons at the start of the day. I'm starting my day on 10 spoons, because I'm already fucked. I'm already behind. If I'm dealing with interpersonal relationships at work or a shitty boss or drama going on in YouTube, tick, tick, tick. I'm starting on about 8 or 9 spoons tops every day at the moment. This is why my skin's gone to shit, because I'm struggling to just stay on top of things. So understanding that some people have endless, boundless energy reserves, and doing the daily things for some people don't drain on them. Generally neurotypicals, generally people whose brains are a certain way, not how neurodivergent brains are. It's a lot harder for us neurodivergents generally to exist in a neurotypical world. Even masking uses a couple of spoons. It's exhausting all day being like this. I have to have, don't talk to me. We're not allowed to stand and talk at work. This is not the point of the work. I'll talk to you for a minute and then let's go back to our spots. But not just because I need to be compliant and do my job properly and make sure that I manage my people properly, but also like there's been times when I've been with a talker at work all day, like generally a chick, but not always, who wants to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Literally, by the end of the day, I am so brain dead. I actually cannot get words out. It feels like I'm drunk. My tongue cannot articulate the words. I'm like, words, line up, revolving door. Everyone line up in one long sentence and make your way out in an orderly fucking fashion. I need to make sentences. Can't. So having to be nice. If the drawer, yes, Amber's got some good valid points. I've been missing them because I'm too busy. Adam, is that a promise? Yeah. So, yeah, Chatter's right. And there's some days where I haven't been moderating much in channels lately because I was skating on thin ice in my work, in my peasant work shit, with being on my phone a lot. So I've had to. You might not have seen me in the Young Jerks if you go there. Nurse Kim, she's live right now. Who else? Mazamedia. I just can't. But not only because of that, getting in trouble at work, being on my phone, but there were some days when I was at work, multitasking, doing all what I just explained and more. It's stressful. Where I'm working at the moment is Junkie City. There's syringes everywhere. I'm about to start night shifts there. That's stressing me out. There are literally people. There was my best friend Bianca at work went into a back thing to try and work out their water hookup. And when she turned around, there was 4 guys in balaclavas, ski masks, boxing her in. Yet the next day on Thursday, we looked over near the railway line where there's a retaining wall, and there was some junkie hanging a shit in the middle of the day on the lawn, on the street. But there were some days when I'm doing my work and moderating for channels for 6 or 7 hours in a day at work. Imagine my spoon level. No wonder I look like death and I'm so tired. So I've had to pull back on moderating. But one day after a particularly long and involved, like being a moderator, like you kind of have to be pretty switched on, yeah, throughout the chat if you're a good moderator, like my amazing moderators. And on the way home that day, my brain was so scrambled, I ran straight through a red light because I had done so much focusing that day. My spoons were done. I was done for spoons the next day as well. Not through an orange light. Straight through an intersection, through a red light, hard red, long red. My brain hadn't even registered. I'm so lucky I didn't get T-boned. So, the spoon theory is really interesting. I'll see if I can find a link and I'll drop it in the description box after. All these things I'm going to do after, which my brain won't remember. I'll try. You note it down. You guys know how to Google shit. Uncle Google. Okay, what do we got here? Depression. Okay, let's go back to this. Sure. I can't do it now. Okay, so where were we? I got a little sidetracked. Depressed mind. So depression, obviously, a person with depression or living with depression is going to suffer negative thoughts about their self, the world, and the future. Can attest. Can I just say here and now that almost the only way that you're going to be able, particularly if it's clinical depression, not just feeling a bit blue, the only way you're going to be able to get out of that is to get some antidepressants, some SSRIs, and they are like fucking magic pills. Within a week, 2 weeks tops, your whole outlook is changed. Do yourself a favor. And you won't want to because you'll be like, no, what's going to change? Yeah, your mindset, dickhead. So in autistic burnout, you'll receive benefits from rest and unmasking. So self-care, sensory relief, unmasking, and engaging in interests that can alleviate burnout. So I can speak from experience. I have been depressed, and I just mentioned SSRIs. For me, not so much now because Adam and I are in the midst of a full-blown long-distance love affair, which is like out there for all the world to see. He lives in Oregon, I live in Melbourne in Australia. So we talk both message and talk much later than I normally would. And I'm happily, I wouldn't change a thing. But so when I come home, and particularly after those days of maybe that chatty offsider or that annoying, like a hard work offsider, or my boss coming out to site and going, this is all last week, having to be with a different crew leader, a different site, all the things. So I come home, like there's times when I actually can't do any more chatting. I can't be in a chat anymore. I have to just have some listening time, some quiet time. I can't have any more bright lights. I can't have any more big noises. If I walk in the door and the dogs are, when the dogs are all up in my face loving on me, it's so hard for me to not be like, I just need a moment. But there are some times, and it's not fair on them because they don't know, they're just happy to see me. But I'm like, I'm so at the point of overwhelm, daily overwhelm, which is a little bit different to autistic burnout, because daily overwhelm overtakes me daily, many times a day. But so basically, autistic burnout, lifestyle and engagement practices can help you feel less like you're heading towards autistic burnout and can stop that journey towards it. Once you're in full-blown autistic burnout, and I've been there, I was in it for about 3 or 4 years. I'd been masking for my whole life, pushing shit uphill. And then it took me so long to just be okay to get back in and do life. It's still not always okay. But so basically, giving yourself time away to recharge, some solitude, some no interacting with it, no messaging, no nothing with anyone at the end of the day, dim lights, turn off the television, turn your screen on to dim, put your phone down at all, just listen. Don't be looking at the screen. Going home and not having to be switched on and be friendly and nice and a fucking delight. Those things all help. And doing something you love, like Adam, I know when he's feeling a little bit overwhelmed with things, he puts himself into his creativity, his work, and that's an amazing way. That's not just his profession, but also his skill, his talent, and his interest, his special interest. So that makes Adam feel like he's regaining some control. I don't want to speak for you, Adam, but I think that we've discussed this a lot, that I probably can, but you can clarify in chat, babe. All right. So if you're suffering from depression, depressed mood, so you probably will feel a persistent depressed mood lasting at least 2 weeks. So that's clinical depression. It's not just feeling a bit blue. It's getting in. Well, actually, I should know I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure that a depressive bout in the bipolar cycle is going to be that kind of cycle where you have highs and lows. I think clinical depression is something that is prolonged, and this is clinical depression, and longer than 2 weeks, and it's going to take some pretty extra work, possibly SSRIs to fix your brain chemistry, depending on how long you've been clinically depressed. So in autistic burnout, and here's a big one, the loss of ability to mask. So it might be, this often leads to the person appearing more autistic during burnout. You might suddenly realize that you're ending up going into meltdown in public or at all, at home, in front of the family. Things are suddenly triggering you and making you feel overwhelmed, and like your spoons are running out. Yeah, your spoons are running out. So you might start stimming more. You might find yourself being more like chitter chatter, like whatever your over top neurodivergent, your more over the top autistic stuff is. You might find that you suddenly are scrolling more and more and more on your phone because you just need to regulate. Yeah, you need to regulate. You need to wind it back, and you can't keep being the mask that is generally socially expected of everybody. And that for neurotypicals pauses the word brain fart doesn't, like, basically society expects people to be a certain way, yeah, and we having to conduct ourselves in that certain way, it's exhausting. And if you're getting closer and closer to autistic burnout, you might find that you aren't actually able to do it, and you might find yourself snapping at people. Can't be so fucking delight when people are grinding my gears so hard because I'm losing my ever-loving mind. Sorry, that's me. Sleep changes. In depression, you may experience insomnia or excessive sleep. Yes, there is no sleep thing in autistic. We just do what we do. in autistic burnout, you may find that you have a decline in executive function, communication, and life skills. So let's go here. Do you suddenly feel like you actually cannot, the things you were imagining a while ago, suddenly the recycling is all there, yeah? Suddenly you haven't vacuumed for forever, whatever your houseworky things. Suddenly you can't get your reports done at work. You suddenly can't bear the thought of making dinner every night or whatever it is. You might be able to do the laundry. So things that you were managing to stay on top of with all of your full capacity of spoons, suddenly you might be feeling like, or gradually, might not be suddenly, you might feel like you're becoming more and more overwhelmed with doing those things. Hand up. This is me right now. I'm really struggling, like really struggling. I've let a lot of things go by the wayside because I simply have had to refine. Streaming doesn't, I love streaming, but streaming is taking a lot of spoons from me. A lot of spoons. A lot of spoons. It's well worth the investment of spoons, spoon man. But yeah, Tiff Knox, you hermit. I call it going into hideaway and shutdown mode. Adam again. Sorry, Adam. He's like my case in point. Poor Adam. Poor Adam. I go into. I just need. I retreat. I retreat from the situation because I need some time to. And I use these words recently to Adam. It wasn't about anything to do with Adam, but I just needed some time to self soothe, to just have some quiet time. I went and got some cleaning done. I can't with anything right now. Went and cleaned the bathroom and things, and just a little bit, but it made me feel much more. I regained my composure and felt better. I'd soothed myself with going into myself, retreating into my shell. Doesn't help that I'm a Cancer, my star sign, so I'm also prone to it. Oh, who's that? Daisy Love Hoogan. I hermit too. Yes. Before I even knew about yeah, poor Adam. He's a good man. I'm hard work. I know you can't believe it, y'all. Like, look at me. I'm so delightful. Not always. Yeah. So all of these things, what I'm saying, the words. Figured out, that's what I was saying. Before I knew I was autistic, self-identifying and self-diagnosed. I haven't had a formal diagnosis because long story, I said it in my, well, not really. I don't have the spoons. I literally don't have the spoons to follow that diagnostic process. I also don't have the resources, the finances in Australia. It costs at least $2,000, and I live paycheck to paycheck, mostly. But I'd always used the words, not hermit. I call it like ostrich mode, like I stick my head in the sand and stuff. But I've been a recluse for a long time. I prefer to be by myself. But I used the terms shutdown and meltdown before I even knew that those two were part and parcel. I just instinctively knew. That's really good. Daniel Price. Clip it. Somebody clip that shit. It's going on the merch list. 1,000%. 1 quadrillion %. Quadrillion is my favorite denomination of numbers, by the way. Oh, babe. Will you be my maintenance man? Same. See, yes, Stephanie. I told you, we knew you found your people in our little corner. Was that even a week ago? How cool is this? I'm getting all like I'm going to start crying. Like, not even joking. So cool. Prince Lover, yeah. I don't know if you heard. Did I say this? Like, I've got tears in my eyes. Like, I'm literally crying because this is so beautiful. In the past, in my sex work life, when I was so stressed, so overwhelmed with so few spoons and so aware that my time blindness was going to make me feel like shit again, which I already did because I was a fucking sex worker, yeah. But that I was, guys, what happened? Did the Amazon man bring me a package? Oh, hi, guys. Hey. Oh, Laurie. Anyway, I'm going to proper cry in a minute. Thank you, Laurie. Give me a moment, team. Shame. Back to this. Thank you, Laurie. People, I would be there just the like the verbalizing of how much I hated everything about myself and my life and why the fuck am I like this? I used to say you're a fucking trigger warning. There'll be some language here. What did I used to say? I haven't said it in so long. I'll have to think about it. I'd be like, you fucking dumb fucking mutt. Like you're a fucking waste of skin. Die in a ditch, you stupid fucking piece of shit. I hate you so fucking much. And I just say it over and over again. It was the only way. The only way. Over and people thought I had Tourette's because I was like, and not just saying it, yelling it in an apartment that I'd hired for me and my personal assistant and my security person and maybe another girl who was working there as well. Like, but I sometimes still hate myself. And I do sometimes when I get to that autistic burnout of that state of overwhelm, I do sometimes have those little moments where I'm spitting fire about myself, verbalizing it. But we need to be kind to ourselves, Prince Lover. Yeah. Yeah. So, yes, Daisy Love Hugan. Yes, 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 yes. It's really common for people who are recommended or decide to seek a diagnosis for their child or children or grandchildren even to suddenly realize in that diagnostic process that probably they're autistic as well or neurodivergent. But no, what did Adam, the biggest takeaway I think Adam said that he got from last stream was that there's no one type of autistic person. We're all fucking beautifully, amazingly different. But we're all neurodivergent. Well, I think everyone who's still here probably is neurodivergent. Welcome to the tribe. And or you know someone, someone you love. But if your child or your mother or your auntie or your uncle or your father was either diagnosed or has been diagnosed or has self-identified, or if they were the quirky, weird, all of those non-mainstream categories of people that everyone's like, oh, they're a little bit odd. They're a bit unique. Aren't they crazy? Like, whatever it is, she's fucking weird. Why does she talk like that? Why does she be so into, like, why has she got 130 plants? Why has she got 200 pairs of socks? Why does she have 20 flavors of toothpaste? If you know someone in your genetic, in your heritage, in your lineage, there's those things, and you're looking around going, this is really resonating with me. Welcome to the tribe. We love you. You are seen. You are welcome. You are loved. There's nothing wrong with us. Nothing at all. Our brains are just different. And we are fucking amazing. See my crying face. Whew. Give me a tick. So, the overlap between depression and autistic burnout. Here we go, Ven. Let's ven it like we mean it. There may be food and appetite changes between both. You may withdraw socially between both. Yeah, because in depression, you're feeling worthless and you're feeling like depressed, yeah. Whereas in autistic burnout, you're feeling overwhelmed by the burden of masking and executive dysfunction requirements or functioning requirements, getting shit done, the drudgery of life, being everything to everybody is fucking exhausting, pushing shit uphill. And it builds. If you're taking spoons and spoons and spoons, you're ending up in a spoon deficit that lasts for months, and you have done no self-care. You haven't given yourself the things that you need to wind it back so that you don't get into that almost permanent state of overwhelm. You're going to burn out. And the longer that you take spoons and take spoons and take spoons, the longer it's going to be to regain that cutlery drawer, yeah? Fork you. Oh, sorry. I laugh. Shame. Influences. Okay, so the overlap may influence interpersonal decision making. Man, decision fatigue is real. Not just interpersonal decision making, but in general. I know when I'm tipping towards burnout and overwhelm, I can't make a decision to save my life. I'm like, not even a simple one. I don't even know. There'll be times when I'm trying to do something on my phone, like social media PR shit, or like making writing my description for my, I don't know if you guys ever read my descriptions. Could you read my descriptions? I put so much time and effort into writing out the most beautiful descriptions for every one of my live streams. It's very rare that I don't. I'd love you to read them. I love words. Anyway, there's times when I'm so at the point I can't, my brain can't brain. My brain cannot brain. I can't decide. I can't think of the word. Very strange. Concentration difficulties. Yes. So I'm tipping over towards autistic burnout a lot at the moment. Definitely. Tearfulness. Emotionally upsets more easily. I think that's also known as being a brat, right? No, it's not. Executive functioning difficulties. Yeah, I can't do the shit I need to be able to do. I literally cannot do it. I cannot. Imagine where I am at the moment, like with my on the precipice of autistic burnout, looking around my highly filled with collectibles, not junk, things that I love, lots of stuff. And the prospect of having to keep doing everything I'm doing, but also get everything, because I'm moving to the States, yeah. But I can't even get my head around it at the moment. Not because I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to keep saving my money and pay someone to do all that shit. Because I can't. I might be able to, but right now it's not. I can't even make my bed in the morning. Sense of emptiness. Yeah, because I got no more spoons left. My drawer is empty, yeah, and fatigue. So, what did they say here? While autistic burnout is distinct from depression, it often leads to depression. Yes, thank you. Glad we read this bit. I'm glad we kept scrolling. Autistic burnout is a distinct pathway to autistic depression and suicidality. Suicidality. I don't like it. Suicidal ideation. Much better. So it is not hyperbolic to say that understanding the difference and treating autistic burnout can save lives. Trigger warning. My 4 serious, proper suicide attempts, and then 1 in the beginning of that was kind of half-hearted, only because I just didn't really have the resources, all came at the end of a very compound period of trauma and upheaval. But I was masking. It was when I got conned out of all that money. I had just come out of, or was still getting myself out of, a highly abusive, highly risky, life-threatening relationship. I lost my whole family. Everybody in my life turned their back on me, and I was trying to maintain Sky Lee, internationally renowned escort, highest escort in the country, hourly, highest paid, and then in the couple of years in between that point and me realizing that I was autistic, what's the timing there? And then about 6 months. No, it was another 18 months. So basically over the span of 5 years, my autistic burnout, when I was in the thick of it, and trauma, but they're all linked. They all were simultaneous. Yeah, I can't imagine I would ever, God forbid, I can't imagine I would ever get to a point again, but never say never, where I'm considering taking my own life. But it's a very real thing. It's exhausting. Life is exhausting when you're trying to fit in a square peg into a round hole. So I realize that sounds dramatic, but it's kind of the point. It really is important for clinicians to understand. So if you're a clinician reading this, well, we're not. I mean, I like to think of myself as maybe not a doctor. I'm not. Sorry, I forget you guys are here. I'm just talking to myself, reading a screen, and then I'm gonna come back and go, oh, that's right, chat's still there. Yikes. Okay, so that's all right. This is a document. There's other more links. You can see them there. They're all linkable links. If you would like to know more about autistic burnout and you think that it would be something that you or someone else that you love and know, highest paid bitches, yeah. What's Sling Blade? What do I come back to every time? That's a lot. When society will not fucking accept you for who you are and you're done pretending to be like them, right, Amber, preach. I don't care anymore. Like, I don't care. I do care when people... No, I don't really even care. I don't like to be publicly slandered, and I don't like to be publicly misconstrued. I don't like to have my actions questioned, but I don't give a fuck what people think. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I will wear what I want to wear. I will say what I want to say. I will do what I want to do. I will stick within the guidelines of my performance and stuff in my work, and I don't like to get in trouble at work. Who does? But I don't care. Fuck those cunts. Oh, shit. She said cunts. There goes the money. Fuck them. Yeah, solitude is really important, Ernie Birdie. I have... Here, let me show you this tattoo here. Can you see? Oh, no, not really. That one there. I think it says solitude. Oh, hi, Buster. That's yourself. And Timmy's coming too. Solitude. I need my solitude. Daniel Price. Do we know Daniel Price? How do I not? You're funny. Can you come back and come into Adam's chats and come into... This is cool. I like you guys. I love you guys. Love y'all. Poppy, I don't love you. Don't love you. Don't lick me. She's like, I fucking love licking. Okay, let's go to that screen. Apologies for how I look up close and personal. Turn the lights off, maybe. Oh, stop screen. Okay. How are we going for time? What'd you say, Adam? Another hour and a half, yeah? Yes. Okay, I'm just throwing random comments up on the fucking screen. Lol. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. So, like I said, that one there, don't lick me. Like, there's times when the licking is tipping me over the edge. Yeah, see this? This is my stimming. Tips me over the edge. Like, she's just being loving. And the worst thing, I don't know if I said this last week, but I feel so sad for Poppy because she's like a dog version of me, and I'm full on. And I don't want her to feel the way I feel. I don't want her to feel the way I feel when people make me feel like I'm too much. And then I'm saying the same thing to Poppy, and she's just being Poppy. Is it Bussy? This is Buster. Hey, baby. Where you say me boy? Yes, baby. Yes, I love you. Yes. Poppy, get your toy. Oh, where's your toy? Don't lick me. Get your toy. Where's your toy? Don't not the shoe. We'll get the shoe. They stole my favorite Adidas sneakers a while ago. My bad. I left them out. Get a toy, Poppy. Get a soft toy. Where's all the soft toys? Where did you take them all? Oh, she says I can't find one. Here, get that ball. Get that ball. What's that? I love them both. She's a baby. Bring it to me. She's a big girl. She's fat. She's not fat. She's just got very healthy. I like her boobs. I tell her it's all right. Puppy, I like her boobs. Where's your toy, baby? Go and get a toy. Here, wait. I'll just go and find her toy so she can be regulated because she's losing her ever-loving mind. Oh, you guys can look at it. Hang on. Where are all the toys? Dickhead. Puppy! It's a madhouse. Anyway, licky mat. Mate, I get home and they've chewed the fucking walls. She's not fat. She's festively plump. She's just got nice boobs, Daniel. Puppy, where's your toys? Where are all the toys? Hang on, wait. Hang on. Jesus Christ, you guys. Who you got? Who's in here? Just a toy. Here, look, this. Bring that. Come on. I don't know where all the toys are. Probably in the kitchen. Puppy, come here. What have you got now? Have you got little Lammy? Now she's got a toy. She's better, see? She's like, I've got a toy to snuggle with my cuddly. Okay. Yeah, I love you. You okay? Shh. You're all right. Shh. You're okay. Big girl? You guys want to go outside for a little bit? She's like, oh my God, I'm so anxious. Same girl. Dick. I don't think she has big bones. She's a heavy set girl. All right. Bussy, where's Buster take it? Then like Bussy, come here, Bussy. What have you got now? Have you got the little lammy? When I got this little lammy thing for Buster, it was because he was such a tiny puppy that all of Poppy's toys were too big for him. All right. Daniel Buster is bull Arab, cross bull mastiff, cross American staffy. So he's such a sook. He's the most quiet little sook. Poppy, now I'm a litchy because you've got to be crazy on me. You're a slobber. I'm a slob blocker. Where's your toy? Poppy, where are all the toys? Hi, Bossy. Fuck. Jesus, we got off track. We got derailed. Hello. I've ordered them. Okay, here I ordered them. I hadn't got them for a while. 4 deer antlers. They're coming probably today. Actually, in fact, they could be out the front. Hey, wait, BRB. Let me just check because they did go crazy before. Let me just check. Hang on. I'll turn off mute. BRB. Talk amongst yourselves. Hey, no way. I'll put a song on. Hang on. Wait. Yes. Enjoy. Oh wait. Oh, Jesus Christ, Poppy. You're overwhelming me. Bossy. Poppy. Hey, Melissa, I need you to write me a song if that's okay. Whenever you get a chance. I know you don't do much songwriting. Jokes, lol. Can you write me a song? And the lyrics are: I love you, don't lick me. Please don't pant in my face. I love you, don't lick me. Please give me some space. And it's about Poppy. I love her, but fuck, don't lick me.
Our brother, hipster, land dweller, the land pirate radio host, hangs by the Oregon coast. Lisa, our sister, survivor and warrior. Miss Shorty shows care and concern, broadcasting out of Melbourne. Smile. He knew love from 8,000 miles away. 13,000 kilometers, never got it away. Half the world apart, but united in the heart. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next. Status quo, but sincere in their beliefs, for us to find our love and peace. Adam can't help soothe her unease, with Buster's lack of boundaries. Lisa will have a place where Buster can't find her face. They've been streaming for a while, and they know they make us smile. They've been streaming for a while, and they know they make us smile. He knew love from 8,000 miles away. 13,000 kilometers, never got it away. Half the world apart, but united in the heart. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next. It would be an easier goal to maintain the status quo, but honest in their beliefs, to seek out love and peace. Adam can't help soothe her unease, with Buster's lack of boundaries. Lisa will have a place where Buster can't find her face. They've been streaming for a while, and they know they make us smile. He knew love from 8,000 miles away. 13,000 kilometers, never got it away. Half the world apart, but united in the heart. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next. It's a secret for my boy Buster. Soon it will be more than just her. Go wild, Buster, be a fucking lunatic. Cause you will have twice the faces to lick. No stop lover can stop your affection. It's just a challenge, Buster, not a rejection. Half a world apart, but united in the heart. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next.
Yes, amazing. Turd, do you like what Adam did with your incredible, phenomenal song? He gave it an even more of a glow up, if that was possible. Pretty cool, Adam. Thank you. So make sure you subscribe to Adam Drives Helen. Adam and Shorty and Adam live in about an hour and a bit, an hour and 20. Yay. This it's going to get stuck in my head, but I'm okay with that. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, I'll save this story. I'll save it for Adam's live. I'll stay on track. All right. So I did a wee. I went to the loo and got the dogs a couple of toys, soft toys. They were all outside in the dirt. And Buster's a boy, and Poppy's a girl. They're brother and sister. $7.50. What's $7.50? Is that what? Be there or be square. That's right, Laurie. Laurie, thank you so much for your super sticker before. Really kind of you. I really appreciate it. And I got all like teary. I could be a cold-hearted so-and-so. I compartmentalize like a motherfucker. But wait, what? What did I miss here? Turd Ferguson. Sean Connery called. He's going to need your help with Trebek later. That's what your mother said. It is hip to be square. I love being a nerd. I'm a nerd on things. I'm a nerd. I'm a hard nerd. I'm a word nerd. I'm such a stickler for it. And a law nerd, document nerd. Okay. Got rid of that one. Let's go to that. Let's do it. Next. Okay. So we talked about... Okay, let's talk about shutdown versus meltdown. I feel like this is probably going to be, I should have gone there before, but we're in the middle of another document. Ask the 90. Buster's a boy. Bussy. Little Buster Blue and Poppy Lou are their full names. Obviously, Buster Blue Allen and Poppy Blue Allen, because my surname is Allen. There you go. Docs the shit out of me. I don't give a fuck. Oh, ads. Fantastic. I love that for us. Everyone loves a good Google ad. No. Why don't you want to see this ad? Because it's annoying. Did I read this first? No. Should I? Yes. It's linked in the description box. Okay. So, oh, wait. Okay. Shh. Autism versus meltdown. Sorry, autism shutdown. Can we say autistic? Okay, I'm just going to say again. I personally don't, even though initially I found myself identifying with the Asperger's syndrome characteristics of the previously included in DSMs, but no longer in DSM-5. Asperger's is no longer a diagnosis. We're all autistic. You're on the autistic spectrum. I think in the DSM-5, they still refer to it as ASD, autism spectrum disorder. Don't love it. It's not a disorder. Our brains are just different. Disorder suggests a failing, a character flaw, but our brains are different. We also generally don't have autism, and you'll find that most autistic people these days prefer to simply be called autistic. Autism. We don't just carry it around. We can't have autism. We are autistic, proudly. So below we'll look at the similarities and differences between autistic meltdowns and shutdowns. Yes, most people are familiar with autism. Autistic meltdowns. I will amend as I read. Hopefully I can do that. And the explosive reactions that come along with them. However, not everyone is familiar with autistic shutdowns. It's unfortunately a topic that isn't discussed nearly enough. And here we are. So I'm going to go to this link. I'm going to come back to what we're on now because I think I like the look of this. Yet, shutdowns are an effect of sensory overload, just like a meltdown is. So so it's definitely something that should be talked about more. Let's go to that. We'll see what they say. It's important to know how to help someone with sensory overload because sensory overload can quickly snowball into bigger issues like meltdowns or shutdowns or even burnout. Pause. I'm assuming they're going to go into things like the area's too noisy, too hot, too cold, you're tired, you haven't eaten, you haven't drunk enough, you might be feeling overwhelmed with. My computer's making a weird noise. Yeah, it really is. Maybe it's hot. Sorry, the Blair Witch of it all. Flashing lights, bright overhead lights. Sensory overload can be all these things. Too many people talking at once. Too long being in an environment that doesn't work for you. Flashing lights, Adam. So. Sometimes these bigger issues can be avoided with the right type of support for their sensory processing issues. Like anywhere I am, if I go, I don't even care. If I go into a place and I have it's a personal residence, someone's home, if I can say to them, can we please turn the overhead lights off? Like I will be immediately feeling a lot better. I cannot do overhead lights. I cannot. Fluorescent lights, it's going to be a hard no from me. Cool lighting, sensory overload. It's going to send me into a sensory overload really quickly. If someone's talking to me in a car or a vehicle and they're, my computer's making a really loud noise, weird noise. Sorry. Distracted by the sensory overload of it all with my computer, my laptop now making a weird whirring noise. If we go down together, yeah? So some things are inevitable and will happen no matter what you do, right? Well, so either way, you should be aware of what a sensory overload can turn into. Those big sensory overload responses you might encounter. Autistic children, well, I suppose I'm an adult, but like allegedly. Now, if you're parenting a younger autistic child, then you might already be familiar with things such as meltdowns, but you might be less familiar with some of the other sensory overload responses on this list, such as shutdowns or masking. Okay, so there's a test there. Wait, I haven't looked at this. I just went, yeah, that looks great. Not in this link either. Okay. The ads. Yikes. Jeez Louise. So 5 common effects of sensory overload for autistic individuals. There are 5 main effects that sensory overload can have on autistic individuals, and they can range in severity. They are also all interrelated in that some of these can lead to other more intense effects on the list. The snowball effect. Okay, increased stimming. So whatever, more vaping, more this, masking or social camouflage. So you might, for me, if I'm feeling, I might start to like be more animated in my talking and more just like masking, but also kind of somehow letting myself get drawn into the shit that I know is going to be alienating to neurotypicals or even other autistic people. I know heaps of autistic people who find other autistic people who seem to be overtly more autistic in their autisticness. And I'm like, give them some fucking grace, yeah. Like, yeah, then maybe it's a bit annoying, but we know why, so let's have some kindness, all right? Meltdowns, these ads, shutdowns, autistic burnout. So, okay, here we go. Look, the thing. Effects of sensory overload. That's cute. I should have just gone to that first. All right, let's go back because the whirring is killing me. Maybe it's on this side. Sorry, I can't focus on this loud, hot shit. I think my computer is saying, I'm hot. Cool me down. Okay, I'll go back there. Okay. Let you cool down. Okay. Here we are. So, that. Let me just read in my head, which is helpful for you guys because I'm scrolling through. Okay. Most people are familiar with autistic meltdowns. Yeah, we've seen that. Yikes. Let's just tell me the differences. Too long, don't read. There are a few similarities between a meltdown and a shutdown. For instance, that both are an extreme reaction to higher levels of stress or to the accumulation of issues and overwhelming sensory input over time. In other words, they both result from sensory overload. There it is. This is a lot of word salad here, guys. Is it just so we can put ads in? I have questions. It's important to note that both a meltdown and a shutdown usually are out of control of the autistic individual. We can have agency over some things, like could you please turn those lights down? Could you please turn that radio off while you're talking to me? Could we please shut off the generator while it's not being used so they don't have that noise? They don't have a meltdown or a shutdown on purpose, nor can they control these responses. Essentially, meltdowns and shutdowns indicate that the autistic individual can no longer cope and has reached a crisis point. Stick a pin in it. However, there are important differences because between the two that you should be aware of. Similarities. Sorry about all the ads. Similarities between autistic meltdowns and shutdowns. The similarities are extreme reactions to high levels of stress and sensory overload, indication that the individual can no longer cope and has reached a crisis point, uncontrollable. I know when I'm going, like running on the home stretch towards a meltdown, is that I'll start to be, I can't be my fucking delight self anymore. I'm snappy. I might speak out of pocket to someone. I no longer can maintain those social expectations of niceties because I'm on the edge. Yeah. I can't. I don't want to talk to you. I can't do it. I'm done. I'm out. I'm so close to being out. I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind any minute. Daily. Okay, so the differences. You've probably heard of fight, flight, and freeze responses before, right? Right. Well, meltdowns are like the fight or flight response and are characterized by hitting, fleeing, biting, crying, aggression, and screaming. I guess in children, more of the hitting, biting. Perhaps fleeing, running, physically running from the situation. Aggression and screaming. I've had full meltdowns at other people when I've got to my tipping point and I've just fucking lost my shit. Not to them, but in their presence. Like, actually, I had a meltdown the other night. Adam can attest. I lost my ever-loving mind. Sorry, that's one of my big sayings. I was beside myself by something which I was not able to control, that I felt nothing to do with Adam. It was horrible. I cried for 3 hours, losing my mind. I don't have meltdowns very often these days, but when I do, I do. 2 nights ago, good times. This is why my skin's gone to shit. Shutdowns, on the other hand, are similar to freeze response and are characterized by shutting down, going quiet, withdrawing, and staring off into space. I really could have found a more screen-friendly article. It's in the description box. As a result, shutdowns are often more subtle and discreet than a meltdown, so they can often go unnoticed. So retreating, hermit mode, yeah? Pulling into yourself because you physically can no longer do any of the things that you need to be out, like talking, interacting with people. So I shut down a lot more than I meltdown these days. I probably used to use them, not intentionally, but I think I probably in the past was more prone to meltdowns because I would vent that through a meltdown. People like, you can burn so many bridges. People like what a fucking brat. What's this tantrum she's having? Pull your fucking head in. Like, I wish, yeah. Do you think I want to be behaving like this in front of other people at all? They're exhausting. The self-loathing after a meltdown is massive. And when other people are looking at you like you're a freak because you lost your ever-loving mind. Oh, it's funny. It's not funny. Meltdowns, however, are quite noticeable and obvious to spot as they're loud and explosive. Yes. Another way to differentiate the two is to remember that meltdowns are outward, external responses, whereas shutdowns are inward, internal responses. One is an explosion and one's an implosion. Unlike a meltdown, shutdowns are used as a way to recover from the overstimulation and get rid of the stress. Yes? Yes. Soothing myself by having some time to myself so that I can regroup from how I'm feeling right now. Not right now. I mean, as an example, I'm cool right now. Essentially, like it's essentially like going into protective mode. Yes. It's almost like you're restarting or rebooting your system, if you want to go with the computer analogy here. Well, my computer says, yeah, can you stop running? I'm hot. I'm going to be noisy about it. My computer's going into meltdown or shutdown. They go into shutdown mode as a way to keep themselves safe. Yes. Another thing to keep in mind is that shutdowns can often occur after a meltdown. Yes. As you can imagine, helping someone through a meltdown or a shutdown may require different approaches. So the way in which you offer support is going to vary, which is why it's important to be able to distinguish between the two. Here's a nice visual thank you article. Stop seeing this ad. I don't want to see any ads. Thanks, Google. Autistic meltdown, similar to a fight or flight response, characterized by hitting, fleeing, biting, crying, screaming, throwing things, wanting to slam your phone. Like I was last night. Yeah, last night? No, the night before. I'm lucky my phone is still intact. Like it was all I could do to not break shit, yeah? Outward external response, loud, explosive, and easy to spot, may lead to shutdowns. Whereas autistic shutdown, similar to a freeze response, characterized by shutting down, going quiet, withdrawing, etc. Inward internal response, more subtle and often go unnoticed, used as a way to recover from stress or overstimulation. Okay, thank you. All right, that's that. Any questions? Let me see what chat's doing. What you doing, chat? Huh. Right, Tiff? That's why, and that's why some people, like, for example, can't watch EDB, and that's why I really try to make sure I don't talk over the top of, if I'm sharing like trial, even though it's a bit of a drag, because it's painful. It's painful to my brain to try and hear both. And same with music playing, or like, do you know what also sends me into sensory overload? Because I've always got stuff playing here. When I'm at work, I've got earbuds in, one earbud. When I'm at home, I have a speaker. I have a UE Boom, a little speaker, or I have my phone in my pocket. The amount of like palpable, visceral pain I feel when my speaker happens to be just out of earshot, so I can kind of hear it, but I can't properly hear it. I get stressed. I get all I can't. It makes me like, I'm like, just go and get the speaker or press pause on whatever you're playing until you can hear properly. Like, triggered. Buddhism, Daniel. Good. I like it. Cozy clothes, cozy rugs, cozy bed, lamp or twinkle lights, water, fan, cat. Yeah. There's times like I sleep with a teddy, yeah, like a teddy bear. There's been times when I'm feeling so overwhelmed, so in autistic burnout, so in shutdown mode, that even as an almost 50-year-old, I walk around holding my teddy to try and regulate myself, which is why I understand Poppy fully well that she needs to have a cuddly with her to not feel her feelings so big, yeah. Like that, you might have a safe food that makes you feel soothed, comfort food. When my life is going a little helter-skelter, I'm always drawn, I think I spoke about this last stream, but I'm always drawn to bolognese. It's also budget-friendly, and I fucking love it. But bolognese or McDonald's, like a cheeseburger, meat and cheese, red and yellow, meat and cheese and ketchup, tomato sauce. Definitely. Okay, so we did that one. Guess what, y'all? Oh, I think I got rid of a tab. Eesh. I think we've had a lot of tabs. We did that one already too. Right. So, oh, did we? No, we didn't. We didn't. Oh, I almost X'd out of it. Please don't X out. Okay. Finally, this is what I pulled up a long time ago. And then I went, oh, hang on. I've got other stuff to talk about. Welcome to my world. Chocolate. Yes. Yes. I don't eat much. I really don't eat much sugar, actually. Well, my week has been so traumatic. It's been a traumatic week for me. I've on all fronts. It's been a tough one, but I do my food shopping on Wednesdays, and I was like, and I don't eat really any sugar. I have a glass of wine every night, and in the morning, I might have like a glass that's half juice, half water. I don't eat any baked goods, any sugary shit. I don't eat cakes and shit. I don't eat chocolate. I don't drink any soft drinks. I don't even eat fast food. Very rarely. I don't eat sweet food. But yes. Wednesday was it Wednesday or Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. All the days, they've all been challenging this week. But at work and on my way home doing the grocery shop, I was like, I need to have something that makes me feel soothed and comforted. And I bought ice cream. I bought vanilla bean and chocolate, and I only had a little bit because I'll feel sick if I have too much sugar. But yeah, sugar can be comforting, but also you can get very addicted very quickly to sugar. Ugh, bad news. Reese's Pieces. Yes. I've had these boxes. I bought 3. The dogs love them. I've bought 3 boxes of these because you can't really buy Reese's. You can't really buy Reese's Pieces in Australia. Oh, you can, but they're very expensive. But my Aldi had for 4th of July. So what is it now? October. They had every night, Tiff. Anyway, so yeah, Reese's Pieces. Good callback. I've had these. I bought 3 boxes, and I opened this one about 2 weeks ago. Like, it's good to have. They're delicious. So often, every night, Tiff, with salad or with pasta or with both, with rice, amazing. Just au natural with a bit of Kewpie mayonnaise. If you guys in America don't have Kewpie mayonnaise, Poppy, you got syphilis. Come here with your drippy eyes. Why are your eyes so drippy? What is it about your diet that gives you a drippy eye? The lady, my lady loves a bolognese. I do. I love all foods, but it's less. If I can have bolognese in the freezer, then my spoons don't have to be. I don't have to use any spoons on thinking about or preparing dinner. So bolognese works for me because I don't have to think about it. It gives me back 1 spoon at least into my drawer. Oh, now that's a callback. All right, so let's do this. Share screen. I forgot about it. Why? Chat. I feel like you guys are derailing me. I'm joking. I'm here to be derailed, happily derailed. That's what she said. It wasn't even, and that's what she said. Okay. We were going to do this, and look at us. We got there. Okay. I made it bigger. Let me just see what it looks like on the screen. Oh, fucking beautiful. Love that shit. Can you read it? Yes, even on your phone, you'd be able to read that. Let me make it 1 bigger. Why not? Hell, I might even make it 2. Wow. That's big. Drew Barrymore. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's go through this checklist. So you can, I don't know, just mentally check it or not. We're talking about autistic burnout. We have been quite a lot because it's very debilitating. Let me see if I can scroll. Okay. This checklist is designed for, autistic adults. This includes adults who have self-diagnosed or who strongly suspect they may be autistic. It is not designed to replace medical advice. If you are concerned about your physical and mental health, please seek advice from your healthcare provider. Often I think it's pretty common for people who haven't yet been diagnosed or self-identified to experience autistic burnout, because you keep trying to keep on keeping on with the stuff that everybody else can handle. Yeah, everybody else manages it. No one else is feeling tired like I'm feeling tired. So why do I feel tired? Well, it's because you're existing as a neurodivergent person in a neurotypical world, and that shit is exhausting. The structures and systems in place, the expectations, their neurotypicals generally have unlimited spoons, just saying, and we don't. Adam, I can't lie. I shudder to think what we're talking about, but needless to say, I say what I mean and I mean what I say, and I cannot lie. You'll know if I'm trying to lie. I'll be like, I'll probably jump myself in. Anyway. Yes, Pierre, we should have a bolognese off. Same. You know what I think about bolognese, though? It's like anything, like I love bolognese in general, but my mother made the bolognese that I make, and I've made it the same for, like, I'm almost 50, for my entire adult life, yeah? So, God, my computer, it stopped whirring. I think I cooled it down enough. But so I actually am reticent to ever share my bolognese with anyone else, as in make it for someone, because I would be devastated if they didn't. Like, I can literally have bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese in particular gives me this vibe, but I'm trying to stay away from spaghetti at the moment because, you know, I'm getting old, and my middle age spread is making it harder to stay. Pia, we'll have to compare. My bolognese recipe is okay. Let's go there because it's a special interest of mine. Has anybody heard the song called Spaghetti Bolognese? I think it's by an Australian or a New Zealand songwriter for children. I can't remember his name, but I can still sing it word for word. And it's basically, I love it every day, spaghetti bolognese, my entire life. But mine is, I like caramelize a whole large onion, roughly chopped, about this big, soften it and caramelize it, add in beef mince and beef and pork mince if I was more budgetarily enamored. No, if I had more money, I'd just use full pure beef mince, but the pork mince mix is a little less expensive, so I go with that. So I do a mix, brown that off, take it out of the pan, put it into a big pot, add in a big ass, like about 3 or 4 tablespoons, like half a jar of tomato paste, hella amount of garlic. I just use minced garlic in a jar. 2-3 tins of diced tomatoes, a shitload, a fuck ton. It's an actual measurement of dried oregano and basil, salt and pepper, freshly ground, both black pepper, Himalayan rock salt ground, and then I grate 2 or 3 so it's about a kilogram, whatever that is. You guys don't know. I'm not trying to tell you in pounds. This much mince, yeah, this much and this much mince. Words, measurement, and then I grate about 3 or 4 big carrots, 3 or 4, or about 2 or 3 big fat zucchinis. This time I put sliced button mushrooms in it as well, and I had some leftover cauliflower that was starting to be a bit not good to eat, so I put that in as well, and then I just cook it. Sometimes I might put a little bit of sugar in there, but the carrot adds some sugar, like literally a teaspoon of brown sugar or something, and cook it. I will make you bolognese, Adam, yes, but I don't know if I can. I actually don't know if I can. Because what if it's not what you expect from bolognese? Because everybody has their way. I like it to be quite well reduced and slow cook it for a long time. I like a lot of tomato paste. I like to have vegetables in there. Anyway, sure, I'll cook it and then I'll probably cry. All right, let's go here. Okay. Bolognese, yeah. Cooking with Shorty. Okay, so please tick off any symptoms that have bothered you more than usual over the last few weeks. Get your pens out, shorties. Physical symptoms. Feeling physically exhausted, not due to illness. Here, wait, I got to get a pen. Hold. Pause. A pen. Can you see? It says, oh dear, I'm such an adult. I've got so many things like this. Okay, I'm going to tick. If you want to get a piece of paper, we can just tick and then we'll count out the ticks at the end, yeah? Okay. Feeling physically exhausted, not due to illness. Just tick. Feeling as if all your internal resources have been used up. Tick. Feeling depleted. Tick. Needing to sleep more. Well, duh, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every damn day. Tick. Finding it hard to get out of bed in the morning. Tick. So that's 5 out of 5. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Burnout. It's good to see you again. Cognitive symptoms. Feeling mentally exhausted. Let's go tick. Slowed down thinking. I'm not going to tick that. I wish. But there are some times when I feel foggy and cloggy, so I'm not going to put a tick there, but maybe. Finding it hard to think. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Think. Decreased ability to solve problems. Bullshit. Give me a problem I can't solve. No, never. Finding it hard to find the right words. My word. Shame. No, I can't do it sometimes. Memory problems. Yeah. I don't think so. Maybe. Needing longer than usual to understand spoken language. Adam, should I tick this one? I'm going to tick it. Loss or deterioration of work-based skills. Bullshit. I'm fucking excellent. No tick there. How's chat going? Hang on. Are we ticking? What are we ticking? Yay, Miss Mandy. Good to see you. Hi. Thanks for joining. Wait. You waste your red wine in your bolognese? Yeah. Yum. Pretty similar. I don't do celery, but I do zucchini. Sorry, Pierre. We're back to the bolognese. Can't close the loop. Deglaze with red wine. I save my red wine purely for my gullet. But yeah, I think mine, even though I would like cook it right down, reduce it. I can't get off the bolognese loop. Why would we not talk about bolognese all day, every day? Let's just talk bolognese. I do a whole stream of bolognese. Do you want to do it? Yeah. Pork and beef. It's the carrots. It's the carrot that gives us the sweetness and the richness, right? Anyway, okay. Yeah, well, Mandy, that's probably why you fit in so well with us, yeah? Not much. Pia, not much. Not Mandy, not much. Hate celery in my sauce for some reason. Never tried zucchini. Girl, trust me when I say, and it's way easier to grate than carrot. Oh my God. The reluctance I feel to fucking grate that carrot because it's hard bloody work. And I have a grater that sits this way. So I'm just doing this. Like I'm in my head going, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. It'd be worth it, but fuck this shit. I fucking hate grating. So much hard work. And then I'm like, yes, onto the zucchini. Yay. We can cook after. Shorty bolognese. Yes. Yan can cook. No, I don't watch anything except serious trial watching serious stuff. My brain is not allowed to have anything that's not serious. One day. Okay, so I didn't score as many in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Executive functioning symptoms. Difficulty with changes in routine. Oh, wow. I've done a really poor layout here. Shame. I'll do another. Okay. Yes, I'm ticking that. Struggling to plan your day. Tick. Finding it hard to start planned activities. Get in the shower, Lisa. It's going to snowball. You're going to end up almost being or just being late. And you know how that makes you feel, right? Yes, I do. So get in the shower. I don't want it. I don't love showers. Just fuck that shit. I can't be fucked. Excuse my potty mouth. Losing focus easily. Yeah, I guess. No. If it's not a hard yes, it's not a yes. Difficulty switching between tasks. Yeah. The next one, finding it hard to make decisions. Well, that's yes, because here I am not knowing whether to decide on which or yes or no. Okay, I'm going to say no to that one and then yes to that one. What do we got? So I got 4 out of 6. I think we're not supposed to get a high score either, but let's strive for reach big, yeah? Dream big. Under promise, over deliver. Social symptoms. Difficulty or discomfort when trying to socialize. Just swallow me into the ground. Okay, so wait, I'm going to come back to it. Yesterday, I worked at a different site to my normal crew. It's someone I knew. I knew all the people. It was quite lovely, but she makes me feel. I was the offsider because my regular crew. Anyway, different site, different people. The dread I felt with having to operate, socially interact with people differently than how the set way that I can in my own. I was out of my comfort zone, and it was exhausting. It was exhausting. I was dreading it. Nothing wrong with any of the people. Same work, doing the same work. In fact, less work for me because I was just an offsider. There was I didn't have any responsibility, but like I'm even thinking about it, like I feel a bit sick. True. So tick. I didn't even tick it yet. What's wrong with me? So many things. No, nothing wrong with me. My brain's just different. Difficulty or discomfort when trying to communicate. Yeah. I'm like, oh, every single thing I say is like, shut up. Why did you say that? Shut up. She thinks you're a weirdo. Shut up. Too much talking about yourself. Shut up. Ask her some questions about her. Shut up. They don't want to hear from you. But I want to talk. Tick. Avoiding social situations. I'll give that. Can I give that more ticks? I don't do anything social. I refuse. I can't. Talking to people feels like too much effort. Tick. Difficulty thinking of how to respond when people talk to me. No. My mouth will run. I'll regret it after. No difficulty. Difficulty with selecting the right facial expression when interacting. I mean, I don't think so, but I'm not looking at my ugly mug when I'm talking, so maybe. But I don't think about it, so no. Discomfort associated with eye contact. I've said this many times. When I'm talking, it's going to be a 0 eye contact from me. And if I do happen to force myself into eye contact with the person with whom I'm speaking, it will be fleeting and gone again. For me, when they're talking, I've said it a million times, I can have no trouble making eye contact. Doesn't make me feel uncomfortable at all. I'm not even aware of it. I just do it. I only know that I do it because it's such a stark contrast. So I know how and when to make eye contact. Can I do it at all appropriate times? No. Tick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8. Looks like I'm a high achiever again. Hey, how's chat going? Fuck ton. You can say fuck ton. Dude. Hard relate to all these symptoms, mostly. Always late, never finish projects. Also not sure if I'm just going mad. No, Pierre. No. Pierre, did you see my little... I think you were there. Remember the other night when I called in twice to Adam? And the first one was me just losing my ever-loving mind about something. What was I going on about? Was it Graham Hancock? Oh, yeah, fuck. Sorry, guys. Oh, I was obnoxious. I'm so sorry. And then the second time, Pierre, when I called back again because Turd was on, and I wanted her to understand that for anybody, like not going into something with gusto, putting everything into a project, a hobby, a situation, an interest, a person, a relationship. Did I say that? A job? And putting everything into it, everything possible into it. And then suddenly going, that's all. There's nothing wrong with this. I've got a 7-minute video that Adam clipped for me about that. So people have been really relating to that. So check it out because there's nothing wrong with us, Pierre. Our brains are just different. And people, society, neurotypicals tend to make us feel like we are less than, that we are not good enough, that we don't achieve the standards, the benchmarks set by when? Forever ago? The neurotypicals who all that time ago decided that conformity and these are the rigid structures and this is what everybody's doing and you will all fit in. Well, no, it doesn't work for everybody. And just because I think I said in that thing, It's amazing if we put all of our everything into something or things, and then we never do it ever again, ever. So we put our interest in everything into something else. That's cool. Real cool. I love autistic people. Neurodivergence are the fucking best. The feckin' best. Oh, I'm not allowed to say feckin'. Sorry, snaky by me. Next. Okay, we did that. Emotional symptoms. Difficulty managing emotions. I'm gonna say tick. Depends how overwhelmed or close, how overwhelmed I'm feeling. So we've gone through some of this stuff already. But if I'm in sensory overload or feeling like I'm struggling with life, things are getting on top of me, absolutely difficulty in managing my emotions. When I'm sailing calmer waters, not so much. But right now, hard yes. Easily overwhelmed by emotions, my emotions, hard yes. Again, CEG, what I just said. Excuse me. But I also know how best to bring myself back, to regulate myself. And it's that shutdown. It's that and articulating that to Adam that I just need a bit of time to just soothe myself and get myself good, and I'll be good. I will be good. I just know that I need that. So knowing what you need and articulating it and setting those boundaries and making sure that people in your life understand and give you those accommodations so that you don't feel like you're a freak, because we're not freaks. I mean, freak in the sheets. Mood swings. I don't consider myself moody, but I think probably Adam would say otherwise, and he loves me for it. Increased number of meltdowns or shutdowns. Tick. Increased intensity of meltdowns or shutdowns. Tick. Well, that's awkward. I scored full points on that one. Let's go 6 out of 6. Yes. I love being good at things. What do we got? Sensory symptoms. Engaging in more stimming, sensory input seeking behavior. God, I know how when I go more quicklier, when I get through my vapes more quickerlier. What else? When I get migraines and headaches because of how much I'm clenching my jaw. When I realize I've been doing stuff with my mouth, I often will suck in my cheeks just to like, and I'll get like imprints on I got ulcers. That's emotional at the moment. Great. Okay. So yeah, we'll just tick that. Okay. My score sheet is a dog's breakfast, but I've tallied up as we went, so it's not going to be that bad. Sensory symptoms. Engaging in more stimming. Yes. Tick. Ugh, this one's going to go across. It's not going to work for me aesthetically, but anyway. Finding it hard to suppress stimming. Yes. Being bothered by everyday noises. Yes. Puppy, stop panting. Finding everyday sensations difficult to tolerate. I thought very heavily, I took it into serious account. That's not words. Whether I should wear this today, which is like a racerback, like crop top bra thing. I generally don't wear them at all because the way it makes me feel, and but I did because it's the color I wanted, and make better choices. So everyday sensations. So also, what else? Like I struggle with sneezing, particularly when I'm getting towards burnout. I find them overwhelming. I grind my own gears so hard. So I want to do yes. Finding everyday smells difficult to tolerate. Who all has got a really sensitive nose? Me. Tick. Yesterday when I was driving to my new site, the not new site, but my one day site. Sorry, I should move this. Apologies, I didn't take the comment off the screen. Driving along and suddenly I could smell poo. It wasn't me, but I could smell poo. It was a poo smell. My nose is so sensitive. Over the shoulder boulder holder. That's it. That's a Beaches reference. Nice. Bette Midler. Nod to you, sir. I hate pants. And I chain smoke. I hate pants. Yeah. I like to tuck my shirt in. I'll tuck my pajamas in. Yay, Tiff. This chat loves you. We love everyone. We're here. These are our people. Thank you for being here, everybody. So let me go away. Down with the patriarchy. Yes, pants. As you win beneath moldings. Exactly. That's a very sad movie. Let's not talk about that. That was, you know what? That movie was manipulative. That was a manipulative movie. Same as Gorillas in the Mist. Anyone? Has anyone seen Gorillas in the Mist? I sobbed like a lunatic. I was only about 12, maybe 13. Traumatizing. Jesus, yeah, only I wear leggings. I wear leggings all day. Goes Commando. I don't wear undies under my pajama pants, but I do wear Ernie Commando right now. Boom! I wish it was interactive. I wish it was a Zoom call. Jokes, Ernie. I wouldn't look at your bits and pieces, babe. I like Adam. I'll look at Adam's bits and pieces. Yeah, my daughter refused to wear shoes for the first 3 or 4 years of her life. She'd go to childcare, no shoes, like a wild child with their long curly hair around behind her. It was very hard to rein her in. Sigourney Weaver, right? Daniel Price. Let's go through this. I've got to finish tallying this. My brain's starting to go, okay, you've been streaming for 4.5 hours non-stop now. How you going with that? Have I? 10, 11, 12, 1. I'm a machine. Oh, bless you, Bussy. Okay, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, baby. Finding everyday sights difficult to tolerate. Yeah, my fucking head. Tick. Can't be seen it. No, like even being at home, like I can't. Like I'm so reminded of the fact that my vacuum cleaner doesn't work at the moment, and I've got to sweep every day, and there's shit I got to do, and it's not how I would like it, and I just can't. I have to just live with it. So finding certain foods difficult to tolerate. Well, yeah, if it's not bolognese, it's not happening. No, I don't think that. Hey, puppy. Hey, Mrs. Dog. Where's your crocodile? Choppers. Hey. Guys. Don't lick me. Wait, is Biffle here? Biffle! Hi, what's doing? Good to see you. One of my favourite trolls, but he's not a troll. Tidy Whiteys? JFC babe. What? What did I say? I'm going to start spiraling. I can't even talk anymore. I hate shoes. 38 more minutes. Jeez. Sorry, is it dragging for you, Steph? Yes, it's pretty hot. Takes ladies' breath away. Coming into the chat. Look at my bits and things and bits. I will look at your bits and pieces. I have. I'm tallying. I better use my calculator because maths. Okay? In the chat, what do you wear, ladies? Everybody, Commando or boys? Tidy Whiteys, Walter White, boxers, boxer briefs, G-strings, and ladies like bikini briefs, grandma undies, G-strings, boxers. Drop in the chat. What do you wear? Share. We're all friends. What's the worst that could happen? Screenshot it. Clip it. Boy shorts. COVID. Nothing. Daisy, yeah? Yeah. Thongs. See, in Australia, we call flip-flops thongs. We call a G-string a G-string. So when I say thongs, you're all going to think I'm talking about a G-string, but I'm just talking about flip-flops, boxer briefs or boxers. We'll put it in the projects list before. Pajamas right now. Commander, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. Did people wear... Yes, Peter, yes. Do people... Tell me none of you here who wear pajamas, like obviously, that's all I wear if I'm not wearing like this or work clothes. People don't wear undies under pajamas, do they, ladies? You got to let those things breathe a bit. Get a bit of air in there. At work, bikinis or something comfy off the clock. Nada. Stephanie, thank you for the visual image. I sleep in boxes that are larger than I need and a thin tank top. What about in winter, Tiff? Does anyone sleep naked? Can't. Even in a heat wave, I can't. That's a sensory thing for me. I can't. I will not sleep properly. I also have to have, if I have to do like Sorbeline hand cream moisturizer on my hands and my feet. And if I wake up in the night, it will wake me up if my hands have gotten, because I put fake tan, obviously you can tell, dries you out a bit. And if I wake up in the night and my hands and or feet have gotten, it'll, like, I won't be able to sleep until I put more fucking Sorbeline on my hands. Thongs for flip-flops growing up. Yes. Yes. Airflow is good for the bits and bobs. Yeah, nobody needs to be getting that shit all stifled. Bikinis, cute ones with weird designs. Oh, Jen P, hi. I'm wearing one right now, has aliens all over it. Cool. I have very utilitarian black kind of high bikini things that, yeah, Daisy, I see you. At work. And then when I'm wearing tights, I have a G-string, thong. And then I have like my non-work bikini briefs for yeah, I did ask. No, I like it. I'm in. I fucking love it. Hossiger, everyone needs to tell you about their undies. Yes. Well, these are things nobody talks about. We're having the tough conversations, right? Difficult conversations. Lots of commando ladies. No, commando under 90s. Yes. I just a nightie or pajamas. No. And like Pierre said, unless for 1 week of the month when you need some extra coverage. Even though absolutely no one is going to see that my bra underwear have to match. Yeah. Socks too have to match. Women dig you just because you're biffle, because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something exotic. I'm thinking leopard print, satin, like shiny thong, high cut. Biffle? Pixar, it didn't happen, mate. In winter, wait, where'd that go? What's my brain? Same in winter, there it is. Just more blankets, maybe a hat. You sleep with a hat on? Oh, wait, what? Tiff, let's unpack this. You sleep with a hat on in winter? Like a beanie hat? A winter hat like Tully and, no, that Bukaki and Proctor were wearing in the fucking Sally pot? Was just Bukaki. A winter hat. Have. Got it. Don't stifle our bits and bobs. Exactly. Joe has the elephant novelty thong. He probably does. Reminds me of when I got it on in a lingerie store. Oh, bear that out. Right. All for comfort. No one to impress at the moment. No. Only 90. Biffle, I feel like there's inference there, which is fine. Love me a bit of innuendo. But same. Here's one. I will not wear clothes that have been in the dryer. I have to air dry everything. I cannot stand soft air, tumble dried, like clothes dryer towels, sheets, clothes. Can't sleep with socks on ever. Look at all you autistic weirdos. I love you guys. Look at us, family. Look at us. Here, I'm still telling my thing. You guys keep talking. BRB, calculator. That's another little stim. I have that. Sorry. Hey, guys, we've raised over $2,000 now for Karen Reid's Defense Fund with my sticker fundraiser. Have you bought one? Oh, I'm fucking sick of this thing, man. I thought it'd be a quick, easy thing. It's cost me over $500 to run it, and there's still 120 stickers to go. So help me out. I'm too fucking busy. Here. Oh, I should do it on the big screen, but I'll do it in a minute. Oh, wait. Get rid of this. Hey, that's a good idea. Wait, and then you'll be able to see my, anyway, whatever. So this, there are about 120 left. I designed it. Canva. Yeah. 120 left. If you make a direct donation directly to Karen's Defense Fund, where to buy the stickers? Let me tell you, Daisy. Here, let me spruik my wares. So it's vinyl. It's not like lots of people in the chat have got one, so they can tell you how fucking good they are. The color isn't actually coming up Oh, that's pretty accurate. You could use it as a bumper sticker. I think Ernie said she put hers on her more shiny. On a tumbler, maybe. Bumper sticker. Okay. What stickers? Stephanie, I love stickers. So Adam's gonna, I'm sure, drop the link to, there it is. See, we're such a good team. You can also, there is a Venmo link and a PayPal, but I haven't got them. But if you make make a donation of between $10 and $49, you'll get one sticker. If you make a donation of $50 to $99, you can get 2 stickers. And if you make a donation of $100 or more, you can get 3. I might even throw more because I'm done with this. No, I'm not. But anyway, I knew that we could raise $2,000 if everybody paid $10 and bought one, because there was 200 stickers, yeah. But I've still got, I've only 80 are gone, and there's been some doubles where I've had to send extras because USPS. But already $2,000 with only a third maths of them gone. So yeah, Sharon loves her sticker. Yes, Sharon. We're still talking. I want one. Take my dollars. Yes. And so all you need to do then is so make the donation. There's links in the chat. And then screenshot your receipt. $10 to $49. Some people have been doing like $20, whatever, or Venmo or things. And then DM me your receipt and your postal address and the name you'd like to have addressed. And I will, if you're in Australia, I will post it out. Or with Shari D, I posted it out from Australia anyway because she didn't receive her most recent one. She's done 2 donations, which she's done many, but for stickers. And they just never came to her. And I know USPS is slow, but that one never came. So I just sent them out directly for me. So, and yeah, and that's to DM me. I've got my email address. Adam maybe will drop my email address into chat as well. And no, we're still live, Amber. We're good. It's all good. We've just been shooting the shit. Everyone's saying what sort of undies they wear. Oh. Well, welcome. Chat. Alice the Dragon just got here, had a rough day, and melted down at work, feeling like a ghost. Anyone got any tips to share Ari work struggles? Oh, well, I think something that makes you feel more calm, self-care stuff, and maybe a shower or a bath. Some of your favorite foods, some quiet music, a favorite show that you like to watch. Get into bed and snuggle with your favorite cuddly if you've got a squishy. Go for a walk, do some craft. Listen to a favorite song, an album, a record that you've, a record. How old am I? 50, almost. Anyone else got any ideas for how Alice can feel, how she can sort of self-care herself out of her shitty day at work? I need to buy more than Paw. I forgot it, Aldi. Alice the Dragon, you're in the right place. I like tomboys with the liners. What's her email? Okay. My email is itsmisshorty@gmail.com. It's in my description of things. Or you can, yeah, that. Hugs from me. Done. Steph. Yay. Thanks. Ernie Birdie is leaning into craft lately. Yes. Ernie Birdie and I are starting a book club. Audible, or you can read them, but like a audio book club in my Discord server. We're going to take suggestions about a first book to read. So if you're not already in my Discord server, and Adam, I'm sure will drop the link. And book reading goods. Yeah, Ernie suggests taking a shower. I can't get the voice to stop saying you suck. You shouldn't be working. Quit now. Ruminating, intrusive thoughts. That's tough, man. Can you do or listen to something that will take your mind off things? Something that distracts you? Email. There it is. Thanks, Adam. You're the best. You're the besticles, just like testicles, only way better. Here's a brilliant idea. We can make a store with socks with no seams, weighted blankets, and squeeze thingy, etc. That's a great idea. Has anyone got a weighted blanket? I have one. I dare not get it out these days because those damn dogs, they're going to wreck it. What is Discord? Does it cost? No cost. Discord, Prince Lover, is like it's like a chat. Oh, how do we explain this? Adam, can you type it? My words. So basically, if you click on this link, Prince Lover, you have to get the app, the Discord app. It's just an app. And if you click on that link, then we'll show you around. Basically, it's my server is like, it's called Miss Shorty server. Thanks, Adam, for changing that name for me, because I had it as Miss Lisa's, which is like, it is me, but weird. Basically, so we've got categories. Can I show you my phone? Oh, my phone's really dirty. It is. I still haven't tallied up my thing, the fucking ADHD of it all. We'll get back to it. What am I doing? Discord? Okay. Now, in real time, watch me not be able to do this. So excuse my old lady size font. So this is my server, yeah? So these things, see how they've got hashtags? See, is that what's that? There's a hashtag there, and it says, so everybody, like in my server, so this is the top. I have, so basically we can post things here. Then we've got like different people have got their own channels. This is called a channel. So Adam Drives Helen's got a channel. Oblivious Benson's got a channel. So they're the kind of, as in us YouTubers, you can post our stuff there. Oh, Ernie Betty's counting in real time. Cool, Ernie. Don't fuck it. We have a counting game. We'll get to that. So then we have welcome and stuff. So you can, if you have a channel that isn't in, as in a YouTube channel that you want to share a link to, you'd like to tell people, like Miss Mandy, she shared her link there. So people share their links to things that they think other people within the members of the server might like to watch. Miss Mandy, I'll make you your own channel, okay? I'll make you your own channel with us, with the crew. I'll do it later. Remind me, Adam, please. I love you. We have wait. We have games. Counting's a good one. So basically it's just counting in succession. So here, what are we up to? We're up to Kenzie just did 17. You, Kat, Ernie, so fun. Who would have thought, just counting? Then I have what else we got? Trial watching. I have their verdicts. Florida. Ernie's killing it in the counting in real time. Ernie, you. Oh, Glen Lake. Hi. What do we got there? We got Sarah Boone's coming up, Richard Allen, Delphi, Brian Kobecker, and I can add them all the time. Then we've got a whole section on Let's Talk. So these are the series we're doing today. I've got domestic abuse, addiction, homelessness, trauma. So in there, like, let's go into neurodivergence. People talk about, shiza, stuff. And also I post, well, anyone can post in there. Oh, God, Jesus. Anyway, that's a meme. It's really fun. There's games. Adam's been playing doing a lot of fishing and farming in the game thing. Then there's a spot for posting just memes. It's called Say It Like You Meme It. So yeah, Discord's a really fun thing. Get in it. It's so much fun. There's so many. Like we got We Demand Justice, a whole section called We Demand Justice. So my server is different to Adam's server. What's Adam doing? He's saying hi to someone. Cute. And then Kenzie's counting. If the notifications grind your gears hard, Tiff, you can mute notifications for entire servers and also for individuals' channels within a server. So it's up in your settings. You don't have to be bombarded by every notification. Yes, I love being someone's favorite. I'm not many people's favorite in the world, so that's cool, Kenzie. I love you. I have a question. Who decides what neurotypical is? I think the neurotypicals decide, don't they? You can spot them a mile off. They're the boring ones. It's an app. Yes, Prince Lover. So you just go into your app store and download the app. And then Adam will, when you've done that, Adam can drop the link in chat again, or anyone can. And Adam has a Discord server also. So Adam posts his lives and things in his Discord, and we in each other's. I belong to a bunch of Discord servers. Oh, I did. Yes, Tiff. Good. I'm glad. I'm sorry. I got such a state of overwhelm from Discord about 4 or 5 months ago. The pressure of having a Discord dog and a Discord job, like, literally set me into shutdown mode. I couldn't go near Discord for a while, and I just So funny. Yeah, we'll show you around. You can't break anything. Mute. Yes. You don't have to be bombarded. Glenn Lake, I got black mirrored by YouTube shadow block. Oh, Glenn. Oh, Ernie, that might be why you got shadow blocked, because of all your emojis that you use. Didn't think of that. What happened, Glenn? Have you been unblocked? Here you are. You're back. Size. Spam. Lovely spam. Wonderful spam. Sings. Okay. Yeah, hang with us. It's cool fun. And if there's a okay, let me just be all authoritarian about it. The best way to keep things in an orderly fashion, let's follow the Discord rules. Yes, Ernie, yes, that's it, 100%. I got better. It's because the young jerk said you're a troll, Glenn. Fuck that. No, I'm joking. So every channel I went through and scrolled through, and I didn't show you all of them. So basically, counting soothes my soul, Kenzie. I love it too. It's very goddamn pirate flags. So basically, we try to stay on topic. So there's categories, so like fun shit or trial watching or we demand justice, and within those categories, there's then channels which are relatively specific. If there's something you want to, there's a Mother Nature one for I'm people, and Mandy also, and Tiff, I think, to post. It's called Mother Nature. There's a music one. There's a movies one. We have an astrology one. Ernie's got her weird and wonderful. I can't remember what it's called. My font's so big I can't read it. So basically, if you want to holidays and what's it called? Holidays and I can't even read it. My font is so big. Basically, there's a channel for everything. And if you want to share something in that server that you can't find the right place to pop it, rather than no, there's not really rules, Tiff. Work with me. So basically, you try to keep counting to counting. You try to keep the holiday snaps to holiday snaps. We try to keep discussions on target for the topics, for the channels. But if you want to talk about something there doesn't seem to be an appropriate channel hashtag to put it, just let me know, or Adam know, or Ernie know, because we're in pink, we're mods, and we can add you a new one. We can make in either a whole new category or a new channel, so that people then have a place to go and talk about that stuff. So it's not rules. It just makes it, you can get lost really easily if you don't stay on topic in the channels. Like it really does, because my server's only quite small. I don't even know. Maybe I've got 30 members, 40. I don't know, 30. But if people are going off topic, it can get, it's hard to then find what you're actually looking for. If you're going there for travel photos and there's, I don't know, talk about a trial upcoming, go and talk about that trial in that trial channel. And like I have to say, I go on rampages. Adam also, if there's stuff repeatedly, and there's pinned comments to a lot of the channels going, let's remember to try and keep it on topic, on target, on track. We will go in. It's not personal. We'll just go in and delete irrelevant shit, which can feel hard, heavy-handed, but it's my fucking server and I'll do it. Pathological demand avoidance. Why did I miss there? Yes. No. I know, Tiff, I know. But there are kind of rules, but it's not really hard. Well, they kind of are hard rules because I'll delete your fucking comments. But no. We're pretty crazy. Wait. What did Pierre say? Not rules, categories. The rule is stick to topic within the channel if you can. And sometimes it's easy, like we know our conversations go off topic all the time. Look at me, I still haven't said battalion and we're almost out of time. Here, I didn't add it up. God. Jesus Christ. Sorry, people don't like when I say the Lord's name in vain, and I shouldn't have said it. Sorry, God. Jokes, lol. 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't work out what the score should have been. Wait. 33, 36, 38, 39. Must have been out of 40. I got 31 out of 40. I'm coming pretty close to autistic burnout. The end. 31. Did you get 31? Adam, did you get 31? File folders. Yes. It can look really, Discord can seem really overwhelming. It can be at times, but there's a way to navigate it. Like if you're feeling bombarded by Discord notifications, you can, like we said, you could mute the counting channel. Tiff, did you mute the counting channel or 31? I forgot to math. Yeah, maths. Dumb. Anyway, I think we all agree that we're all kind of, maybe not all of us, but I know I am skating very close to the wind. I'm flying close to the sun on autistic burnout and just burnout in general. The struggle is real, yeah. So Pia, we are all under an umbrella, pal. Yes. Neurodivergence, to be neurodivergent, is an umbrella term that covers all things like being autistic, ADHD, ADD, Tourette syndrome, dyscalculia, dyslexia, aphantasia, where you don't have the ability to visualize things in your mind. It's a whole thing. Oh, yay! It's amazing. We can chat there. So Prince Lover, basically it's a chat server. It's a chat room that we can, yeah, Tiff, I love that. Good. Take back your power. It's just a fun place where we don't have to only be in chat to chat. You don't have to chat, but you can drop in. You can find things that mostly you identify with. There's fun shit, there's weird shit, there's wild shit, there's serious shit, there's games, there's links to streams, there's music. Wait, oh, Frank. Hi, Uncle Frank. Good to see you. How you feeling? Big love. You're coming in on the end of me streaming for almost 5 hours now, so I'm a bit delirious. I was delirious at the start, though, so too. Yeah, Alice the Dragon, right? It's tough being a neurodivergent person and having expectations either knowingly or unwittingly placed on you by society or by people in your lives, whether it's at work or family or friends or your partner or your children. It's a tough gig, man. It's a tough gig. Honestly, this is new to me. I was always told you are so smart, so why don't you finish anything? Pia, I'm going to cry. That sucks, man. I get it. Like my whole life, like I kind of have been made to feel like I'm a quitter and that I have never achieved anything. And I've achieved a fuck ton of stuff. Call back, fuck ton. But that's not cool. There's nothing wrong with you. It's such an ADHD, autistic, I think it's more ADHD trait to start things and not ever finish them. That's fucked. You are so smart. We're the smartest. And we're just different. Sorry, I'm having a moment. It's been a week also, but that, like, I hate that for you, Pia, but also I love that for you. Here, welcome to your people. We don't judge you. We're all basically the same but different, yeah? Yeah, Tiff Knox. You're so smart. Just do it. Here's another one. Did y'all get she would do better or he would do better in class if you just stopped talking? Crying. Yes, Pia. Yes, Pia. Same. I'm such a baby. No, this is like I've been having moments like this all week. All week, not just because I had a shitty week. I had an amazing week. It was actually, that was the weirdest dichotomy. The weirdest thing for me is that the amount of amazing feedback I got from you guys, not about how good I am, but about how many light bulb moments, how much revelation, how much awakening you are having about you being you and that there's nothing wrong with you. Like, and then I also had the shittest week from fucking hell where I was being attacked on so many fronts and just people trying to take my energy and take my light and me having to like manage and navigate through it at my work, everything big shit, hard, heavy shit, big upheaval. but then also having these magical moments where I'm like just caught, my breath is being taken away, like, and suddenly being like all teary like I am now because you guys love this. Good times can make me cry too. Yes. Ernie, that's what they made you think. You're not a fuck up. You're one of my favorite people in the world. Fuck that shit. Fuck those cunts. Another one. Monetized. Bye. I'll be getting a yellow dollar sign on this one. Let's just say psychiatry says they are not real. Trust me. Oh, I missed that. Well, are you talking about dragons? Or fairies? They're all real. Your sister is the golden child. Well, you know what? Often us neurodivergent to the black sheep, but every family has a scapegoat, yeah? I was a scapegoat when I was an only child, right? Yes, it is a roller coaster. Okay. What did Daniel do again? Yes, join on Discord. I've been in a really bad place. Jen, please join. Adam, could you please drop the link again? Adam's the fuck up, but he's also the coolest. I mean, you're two sides of the one coin, Adam. Adam, can you please drop the Discord server in again? Jen, like we are your people. And there it is. Daisy. Boom. Boom. This is why I think I'm loving these particular neurodivergent streams more than any of the Let's Talk ones. Is because I like normally like my interview stuff, my guests, my like I've had some pretty big interviews in the just over 2 months that I've been live streaming, like pretty big names, yeah. I can interview anyone about anything. I love that about me. I'm proud of that. I think I'm a fucking sick cunt. Oh, and again, monetizing. but I struggle. Like I struggle with just basic stuff. I struggle with my emotions. I struggle with I don't have like, so many things. I struggle with getting the fucking recycling out. I struggle with like just even basic shit. I've got 1, 2, 3 cans of cat food that are empty but ready to go in recycling. 2 salsa jars. I've got a pile here that I've been meaning to tidy up of all my shit that I don't need there. I don't need it there. The floor needs sweeping. The dogs are eating holes in the walls. I'm a struggle street. I can do some things really well, and other things I'm fighting a losing battle, man. So I think that's important for you all to see me in my true natural habitat. Me and these 2 streams just being the most autistic of fucking ADHD that you'll ever see. I think it makes me more real for you guys too. Like I can be polished, I can be newsreader, I can nod and smile, I can like be quiet and ask the right questions and get people to talk about whatever it is they want to talk about, and I can coax and encourage them to feel safe and to share things with me. Thanks, Glenn. Thank you, Glenn. Yeah. But I'm also like, I'm a red hot mess. So I'm like, I think these are important streams for you to, like, even my skin, like I look like shit at the moment because I had a fucking tough week. Whatever. I don't care. My vanity is, I work full time. I get up at 3 o'clock every morning. It was 3:30, but my time blindness was such that I could not be on time. Checklist. I actually got to the point, Tiff, I got to the point where I found checklists too overwhelming. The pressure. Yeah. All right. So we'll do this again. We've got some amazing streams coming up. Tomorrow night is more like Free Karen Read night. Pretty sure, but Katie hasn't confirmed with me, but pretty sure Katie Smith and I are doing a Plevin and Yuri roast. I've never watched Yellow Cottage Tales, so yeah, it could be funny. And then we're going to review Kerry Roberts' testimony because at 9 tomorrow Eastern, because I'm everything that's happened, and please read my descriptions on my videos, and I put a lot of time and effort writing those descriptions, and if you don't read them, I'll be really sad. I'll start crying again. Oh, probably will. And then on Sunday night, Daisy Live Love, not Daisy Love Hoogan, but Daisy Live Love, is coming on at 8 Eastern. She's going to pick my brain. I've only got one. I wish I had 2. Jesus. Let me see. About being a sex worker. And I can't even work fucking Discord either. Oh, wait. Daisy Love, are you Daisy Love? Are you Hoogan? Are you the same person? Did you change your name? I'm so confused now. Help a sister out. Yes. Anyway, Daisy, I presume it's the same Daisy. Oh my God, the cognitive dissonance. Oh, Daisy, why am I like this? It's Daisy and me. Daisy, this Daisy. See that? Me and Daisy. We're excited. I've done a fucking, whatever it's called, thumbnail and everything. It's going to be so good. Oh. My brain. I'm a little bit mush. I just was thinking, I don't know, it makes sense now, but you're all punked me. Same Daisy. Okay, yes, got it. And then I've got so much because I'm doing night shifts for the next little while. Anyway, I've got so much coming up. So I'll post it on Twitter, I'll post it in Discord, I'll post it on my YouTube community tab, what's coming up, but plenty of lives coming up. Come in if you can come in. Watch the replay if you can watch the replay. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. This one, share these episodes. I'll make new playlists so that the neurodivergent ones and all the Let's Talk have got their own categories. File server. Next, Adam drives Helen. Please subscribe to him. Come on over. Glenn Lake, I'm looking at you, but all of you. We're going, oh, yes, Glenn, wait. Sorry. My brain's turning a little bit to mush. Oh, I'm going to start crying. Thank you, Glenn Lake. Whoever got them, congratulations. Who can I see? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. The autistic of it all. The ADHD of it all. I'm losing my ever-loving mind. Prince Lover, Uncle Frank. Yes. KD, Kelly Hill. Is it 4? Did I miss one? Come and watch Adam Drives Helen and me. Yes, more of me. I might even change my top so I look different. Or I might not. Fuck, it's like 1 minute away. Hey. Thank you, everybody. I love your faces. I love spending time with you. I love that we are all in this together. How good is this little corner of the internet? Fucking best corner ever. I was going to go have a little bit more of a cry now. Literally. Okay. I love your faces. I love everything about all of you, you little fucking weirdos. And I also love Adam. Bossy. Poppy. Hey, Kurt, Melissa, I need you to write me a song if that's okay. Whenever you get a chance. I know you don't do much songwriting. Jokes, lol. Can you write me a song? And the lyrics are, I love you, don't lick me. Please don't pant in my face. I love you, don't lick me. Please give me some space. And it's about Poppy. I love her, but fuck, don't lick me.
I am a brother, hipster, fan dweller, the land pirate radio host, hangs by the Oregon coast. Lisa, our sister, survivor and warrior. Miss Shorty shows care and concern, broadcasting out of Melbourne. Living streaming for a while, and they know they make us smile. He knew love from 8,000 miles away, 13,000 kilometers, never got it away. Half the world apart, but united in the heart. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next. It would be an easier goal to maintain the status quo, but sincere in their beliefs, for us to find our love and peace. Adam can help soothe her unease with Buster's lack of boundaries. Lisa will have a place where Buster can't find her face. They for a while, and they know they make us smile. They've been streaming for a while, and they know they make us smile. He knew love from 8,000 miles away, 13,000 kilometers, never got it away. Half a world apart, but united in the heart. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next. It would be an easier goal to maintain the status quo, but honest in their beliefs, to seek out love and peace. Adam can help soothe her unease with Buster's lack of boundaries. Lisa will have a place where Buster can't find her face. They've been streaming for a while, and they know they make us smile. He knew love from 8,000 miles away, 13,000 kilometers, never got it away. Half a world apart, but united in the heart. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next. The secret for my boy Buster, soon it will be more than just her. Go wild, Buster, be a fucking lunatic, cause you will have twice the faces to lick. No soft lover can stop your affection. It's just a challenge, Buster, not a rejection.